Because we still believe in our team. Just today, just uncool. See, this is the thing. If you're going to lose to a team, they should be doing a better job than you're doing. This is why, as I said, every time we lose the Hawks, except for last year, they beat us. They really beat us up. But for the last 3 years, since Nick Mullins beat their ass, they keep getting away with these little escape routes. These little things that have nothing to do with who's the best playing team. It's the one who screws up. And I must say, the Clowns, no, they did screw up in the NFC, in that game where they had to go play the Philadelphia Eagles in the first round. No, did they? They did screw up in that game. By the way, Dion's 24-21 Seahawks was the closest thing to a winner. As you know, we lost 28-21. But what I always do is I anticipate some things before the game for us to talk about. So as far as after the game, so the 49ers first, and it's funny thing about it because I was thinking 2 days ago, I wonder what the 49ers first quarter energy on offense and defense is going to look like. Okay. So, and also, here's I know here's one you're going to love. The Kyle Shanahan game plan, effective versus weak. The 49ers run game. Awarding the game ball. Are we awarding the game ball this week? I'm going to give it to Trey. I'm going to give it to Trey right now. I'm giving it to Trey the game ball on offense. Why? Because he came in there and you could tell he was freaked out when he first walked on the field. Because I'm sure no matter what, when you're, 21 now? When you're 21, you played 1 year of college ball, all of a sudden you're on the pro set, and you've been learning, you've been picking up. All of a sudden, let's go, 5. What? Oh, yeah, hey, I'm ready, coach, let's go. But you're not. So he went in there, the first thing he did is throw the ball in the dirt. Okay. Then Kyle tried to warm him up, bring him along gently. RPO. Don't no P, just O. And I just R. So I'm laughing because I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Let's see. And then he started to relax. He got a little confident. He got a little more comfortable. Before you know it, he's making a play here and there. He's knowing when to run. He's getting out of the pocket. He's looking for his receivers. Finally, Debo and Sanu to say, hey, maybe we should go back and see if he needs our help. I didn't list Ayuk today, but I'm starting to worry about him, fam. I really am. Then the run game, we don't have one. It's like Beham said, and I've been saying too. 49ers, Kyle Shanahan becomes crippled if he doesn't have a run game. What's that guy that Indianapolis just kicked to the curb? Maybe we should think about going again. We need to run. We can't do things without any running. That's why Kyle had all them running backs. 59 running backs in preseason. Now we ain't got but 2. And we got this guy, Jock Patrick, who, if he makes that throw a little less high, then maybe Jimmy doesn't have to jump up and get it, and maybe he can go ahead and get that downfield while we got Adams looking like a damn fool downfield. The reasons could go on and on, Cannon, Kyle. If you let him play the kickoff return all the time, he'd probably... Anyway, energy on the first quarter, all defense. They looked sparkly good. It was awesome, the first half. Offense, you know what to say about them. The Kyle Shanahan game plan, effective versus weak. You make a call on that one, and you know the rest. All right. Ramiro, guys, see a lot of mistakes all around the field. Do you think Trey should start with a week with the ones because we're about to up against the 4-0 Cardinals? I think he's going to have to, Ramiro, because I don't think Jimmy's going to be playing next week. I got to feel, we'll see, but I've never heard of anybody getting over a calf strain in 1 week. Jimmy could be gone for 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, Darius. Oh.
What's up, Ronbo?
Darius, some of the things you heard I mentioned, the first quarter energy on the offense and defense. Kyle Shanahan game plan, which is probably going to be the hot spot tonight, effective versus weak, and the run game. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, Kyle Shanahan has been really pissing me off this year. He's just been so passive. It's like what I saw a stat after the end of last week. I think it probably changed, but by week 3, you were averaging 4.6 yards of offense per play, right? And then the Jets last year was averaging 4.5, and they were the worst offense in the league by far, and everything was coming at Adam Gase's head, and yet we're only averaging zero point 0.1 more per play. So Kyle Shanahan has been abysmal this year in play calling. I'll give him credit, though. He had that one play dialed up where whatever, the running back, where Jaquez threw it back to Jimmy, and if he threw that ball better to Jimmy, that would have been a touchdown in the middle.
That would have worked
that play,
because Kittle froze.
Jamal
He stopped. He could have kept going.
Yeah.
The ball would have been there. Okay.
Because Jimmy threw a laser the ball, too. Like, that ball was just, oof. But he had to bobble it to catch it, and then, Jamal was able to catch up because of the bobble that Jimmy had to make.
And then Adams is bragging. You didn't make no play, you clown. God. Oh.
Yeah. And shout out to our defense. Our defense played amazing. I don't care. Our defense played really well.
They were on the field too long. Too much.
Yeah, they had that one bad PI. Dude, that was not a PI on Tyler Lockett. He put a hand on him. He didn't even grab him. His hand he tapped Tyler Lockett on the shoulder. That's not a PI in my opinion. But hey, whatever. They got a touchdown off of that, and then our special teams was trash today. I can't blame Mitch. Robbie Gould went out. We 4 points taken off right there. If Robbie was there, and Trenton Cannon fumbled. It was just not every time we played, like last year when we played Seattle the first time. It just everything fell apart.
Always,
I don't know what it was
time.
like.
Every time.
It's like they got they put something in that ball. I don't know what it is, but every time we play Seattle, it just something goes wrong. I don't know
it just
how.
seems to fall into place like dominoes.
It's like
everything just turns to crap.
Yeah, just play after another. We can never beat Seattle. We shoot ourselves in the foot. And that's what we do. I thought when Trey came in, he was like, he didn't play well when he first came in, and that pass to Debo wasn't a great pass either. That ball was spinning weird. But I think, in that last drive, he was able to finally get comfortable. And, once he started making plays with his legs, he was able to get more comfortable passing. Sometimes I think he tried to do too much. Like, instead of just scrambling, picking up 3-4 yards, he tried to, stop, throw the ball, and ended up being incomplete. But as the game went on, he started, getting better and getting more acclimated.
More relaxed, calm down. The throws even started to improve. So we're going to see. I think he's probably going to be out there next week. I don't see Jimmy getting over that in 1 week. I don't know, whatever it is. If he couldn't play, he's out. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go for short and sweet after the game, as you know. But we're going to find out in this press conference. I can't wait to see what Kyle says. That's sick. They were not a better team today. Damn it. All right, fam.
Exactly.
Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. And ice, baby.
What up, man? I'm on with you early and I'm tight.
No, man. They
so
got to wait
tight.
again.
Man, listen. One thing I wish that I keep, dog. I love you, man. Love you. Show people the good work. I seen the faces you was making during the game. I was right along there with your player. My Niner gang, we gonna be all right. Game boy, you right, dog. Definitely go to Trey. I agree with you with that.
Yeah. Because
defense.
Go ahead,
dog.
No, I said because what he had to come in and do all of a sudden,
I'm here for you, man.
Probably not fully prepared. I said, "Oh my God!" And but he did all right.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Shanahan did this to himself, and I'm gonna tell you why. We knew Jimmy was gonna get hurt. I told you that from the week 1, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that from week 1? He's gonna get hurt before the 4th game.
Yeah. That didn't take long.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm getting a little boisterous now. Niner gang, my man, Ronbo, my man, my co-pilot. And I'm his co-pilot too. He should have started last from game 1. If he'd have started last from game 1, we wouldn't be 2-2. Worst case scenario, we lost one game. Bottom line. Bravo, time to pull that little picture down to your boy. I'm telling you, I've been said this, man, from game one. Now, think about it. What if Lance gets hurt? Now what? You understand what I'm saying now?
Actually, you know what? I got something to scare you worse than that. What's that guy we picked up, the third string quarterback that's on the practice squad?
I don't even know. Man.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
You got me.
He starts.
Yeah, man.
He's going to start next week.
You feel what I'm saying now? But no, Lance is going to play. He's going to start.
I bet you he does.
Hey,
Kyle doesn't want him out there right now. He doesn't. He didn't want him out there today.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I know he didn't want him out here today, but this is the thing, though, dog. This is the thing. Right now, Kyle's in a situation that if you don't pull the trigger and let this kid play,
he's going to get himself in more trouble.
He's going to become business. If he doesn't do the right coaching move, and every announcer, every sports cast in the world will tell him this, every coach is going to say, man, you better start Lance, because if you don't, you would become an offensive coordinator for somebody like the Giants. You better believe it.
I just wonder what they're going to do. We're gonna see. Because you know what? I know Kyle did not want to start him. Remember the first game? Kyle wouldn't let him do anything but run. Hand the ball off, get back out of the way. And see, we don't have a run game, Kyle. He ain't here, Kyle. Elijah Mitchell ain't here, Kyle. So you needed to come up with alternative plans, and you know you didn't have a running back that's average at best. Oh, so you got Jock Patrick in there. And okay, you know,
this is the thing, though, dog. I'm gonna go. I know it's a short night.
Like real quick.
This is the thing, though. It's real, man. Real quick. Lance gotta play and change the dynamic of the freaking of the offense. And keep the offense and defense on the field. Stop the nonsense. Swallow your pride. Swallow all the BS and play the boy. In the story. I'm out.
Could be. All right, fam. Have a great night. It's ice. And Turner's Credit Repair. Thank you, Turner's. There we go. Hey, Leon.
What up, Ronbo? I had to call in tonight, man.
Oh man, it's bad. It's bad. Just really bad.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. But Trey was a bright spot. They kind of put him in a lose-lose situation. That first Seattle touchdown wasn't a touchdown. They shouldn't have called it a touchdown, which ended up making it a 2-point.
When we play Seattle, look for those things to happen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And Trey's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine at some point. It's just
not today.
They always say you don't want anybody to lose their job to an injury, but Trey proved what he could do tonight in a tough situation. So if you give him a whole week to prepare and let him start the whole game, we'll be all right. I'm not worried. But the defense can't play all game either. Like, we have to put some points on the board, and we have to go sign a kicker. We cannot, because the punter can't kick a field goal. So we have to get that situation cleared up, like tomorrow.
Yeah, yesterday. Robbie came up lame minutes before the game, warming up. I guess that's always possible. But why us?
Right.
Can't some other team have that issue?
It's always us, Rumbo, and it's annoying. And my thing is, like, if it's a growing, that means he's not stretching, Rumbo. All he uses is one leg. Like, dude, do some stretches.
Right? He's not out there sprinting or anything.
No, it's like, dude, do some yoga, some Pilates, something. All you use is one leg. That's it, man. You shouldn't be having growing issues. Like, that's ridiculous. So we got to get that taken care of, or else we're going to lose games because we don't have somebody that can kick a 38-yard field goal.
Yeah, because Robbie's not going to heal up between now and next Sunday. Groin injuries, that's a minimum. We're actually, and I don't know, I got a feeling Sudfeld is going to be involved in the workout next week. Kyle's going to make a decision, but now we got no kicker, Jimmy's gone, and we're playing the Cardinals. The Cardinals defense
Yeah.
shut the Rams down like nothing today. So that's why you
Yep.
put Trey in that situation next week, you're going to mess with his head. I'm thinking Kyle's going to think that way because the Cardinals are no joke. And I knew they weren't. I told everybody, we got to worry about the Rams and the Hawks. I said, man, y'all better look at the Cardinals. That team is building something over there nobody's paying attention to. I am. That is scary.
Yeah.
So we got a problem.
See, it's gonna be okay though. I'd rather Trey play and learn now because he's gonna have to anyway, Rombo.
Yeah,
Like
well,
he's gonna. I don't trust.
here's the thing.
Sudfield.
Here's the thing, Leon. You don't want to see. You don't want to see the Zach, the Justin, Trevor to some degree, Mac Jones. These guys, one or two of them is going to be ruined their career like this. Kyle has, Leon, let me just hear me out. Kyle's trying to protect him from that kind of shutdown. You want to bring him in like you did Mahomes, where he can come in, he's confident, he's comfortable, he's winning, things are right. You bring him in now, he goes in and gets slaughtered next week against the Cardinals. We got trouble, future trouble. So that's why you got to be careful.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation, Rombo, because we're in a tough spot, and Sudfeld isn't somebody I have faith in. So it's kind of like, but what you're saying is true. You're right. It's like you're in a catch-22. So
Ma'am, we get short and sweet after the game, though, Lee. And how come we haven't heard from you in like a year? I just realized. I guess last year you was mad at the whole season too. Hi, Lee.
It's pissed off, bro. All right, Rombo, man.
Right.
It's nice talking to you as always. And Niners since a minor was a nation to an empire.
I was waiting for that. All right. Be back tomorrow night if we
All
got
right,
time.
Rombo.
All right, night, fam.
All right, sounds good, bro. Night.
Good. And hey, Nigel, Nigel.
Ronbo.
Nigel, here we are. Week 2 in a row of wondering why, Lord, why? Nigel, your feeling. Some of the things I mentioned, the first quarter energy, the Shanahan game plan. You can give away a game ball if you want to. I ain't giving up nothing but that offensive game ball. I gave that to Trey already. If you saw somebody else that needs that game ball. Debo did do a good job, though. Did Debo score both touchdowns? He did, didn't he? Okay.
Yeah.
Share the ball.
Debo's doing the best he can out there, man.
Yeah, Debo and Trey. I forgot Debo scored both TDs.
Yeah. Yep, he did. I don't give out game balls and losses, period. I mean,
I don't blame you. I'm just trying to give some praise. But Debo and Trey deserve a ball because they came to play where nobody else did.
They do, but the team, man, Ronbo, I thought we were going to win that game, man.
I did too.
And we fumbled the whole game. I mean, the Seahawks out flat. It looked like we were going to whoop their ass. Forgive my language, but no, I mean, this is just. I'm upset, man. It's just we should have won this game. Just like last game, it felt like last game transitioned over to this week, and it's kind of upsetting because I don't know. It's as a team, we're not getting there. Offense, defense. Both they're just
special teams.
Both sides.
Don't forget them. God, fumbling the ball. What are you doing? You're around the 10-yard line. Pick that ball.
Man, come on, man. I don't even know what to say anymore, Ronbo. I'm just like it's been. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I don't even know what to say anymore, Ronbo. I just wanted to call in and kind of give my little bit of emotional.
I feel you, man. And we started off the first quarter. We scored the first possession. It looked like we was ready to go. We're back. The defense came in there and they got sacks. Ooh, we're playing both sides of the ball. Look at us. Suddenly, our whole world crumbled and crushed us.
Well, you know what, Ronbo? I'm glad you have this channel here because I can share my angst, my misery, my sadness, how mad I am, and I know there's other people in the world like you that share this with me because, man, I'm sad right now, Ronbo. I'm sad. please turn this around, 49ers. That's all I want. Turn it around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to go into next week like our lives depend on it. Every single play needs to go into next week against the Cardinals and say, you know what? My career, it depends on this. And every single player needs to do that.
And just show us you're serious, right? Don't be fumbling. If you got to drop, then put your clothes on and go home. You know? And Jimmy, bring that ball out. No, Jimmy's out. Trey's playing next week, I'm sure. You don't get over a calf injury that quick, right? So, I don't know what Kyle's going to do. I got a feeling he's not going to start Trey. I would bet against that. So, we got issues that are going to have to be ironed out.
We do.
I don't know what they're going to do.
We do, Ronbo. And you know what, man? I honestly, I really you don't even know. Like, I appreciate you being online, man. I appreciate you having this channel because I don't even know what I would do if I was watching the 49ers lose right now. I live in the middle of Missouri, dude. Like, you don't understand. Like,
I do,
Kansas
Nigel.
City.
You got the Chiefs running around. I know. Nigel, we're going to have to go, though.
Yeah.
It's always short and sweet after the game. But listen, if you got a chance tomorrow, get back in. Let's talk some more, huh?
Well, good night, man. Thank you.
You too. Night, Nigel.
Good
And
night.
Bill.
Ronbo.
Bill.
What the heck? Fumbling the ball. Are you kidding me? Take that fumble away. We would have took that to overtime and would have won that. Dude,
Quite possibly. Because they've looked like butt cheeks for the last 2 weeks in the second half. And they just know they got away with it today. Chiefs, the Hawks are in bad as trouble as we are. Maybe worse, because they really are struggling.
I got it. I also have a solution, but I doubt Kyle will do it because I don't think he even wants to win. We're going to probably be talking about another coach if he don't turn it around by the end of the year. If he does not turn it around. Hey, by the way, Harbaugh is undefeated in college right now.
You want Harbaugh back? Him and Jed York don't like each other, Bill.
You know what? It wasn't that. It was Bulky, not York.
Well, true. True.
So Bulky's gone. And you know what? We need to get something turned around quick if Shanahan can't get it done. And if he's out. I don't want him to go, but I don't know how much patience York's going to have with Shanahan doing this. This is what I'm starting to worry. How many losing seasons are we going to have before York says, you know what, you're fired?
Well, you look at John Gruden. He's been losing every year and finally got it worked this year for now. So, sometimes if you got a certain coach, you give him a break.
And as far as that, if you don't want to start Lance and you want somebody to be a guinea pig that gives us a better shot at winning, don't put Seth Foot on there, whatever his name is.
That's what's scary.
Go ahead and re-sign Colin Kaepernick to be the guinea pig. I know you don't like that, but at least he gives us a better shot to win, and he would fit under the scheme because look at Lance. I mean, come on. Lance is more accurate, but, at least Kaepernick can run around, and he could run those guys around when they get tired, and, it'll be all right. Hey.
That was I enjoyed it.
Yeah, come on, man. So
Ronbo.
I think we're going to get our butts kicked next week. I'm really worried about that.
Hey,
Ronbo.
listen. Hold on, caller. Here's the thing, Bill. Next week we play the Cardinals. The Cardinals just whipped a fit on the Rams.
I know.
That is scary.
Ronbo.
Who is that? Caller, don't unmute. Please hold. You got to take your turn, please.
What does he got to say? Say what you got to say. I want to hear it.
No, we muted him. We got to mute him because we got to move quickly on this. Bill, anything you want to add?
All right. Yeah. Hopefully, we could turn this around after the bye and see what we could do. I mean, we may pull it off next week. It's wishful thinking, but we'll see.
I'll be celebrating.
If he does start Lance, I hope Lance goes on fire. I'm really, I don't know, man. I'm worried about our coaching, how long it's going to be there. I don't know how much patience. I want to hear what York has to say, not Shanahan. because it'll pretty much tell everything, even though he don't say.
You know, if York comes out, he never comes out unless there's a problem. Remember, he came out mid-season. I don't think he's coming out, though. He'll do his yearly speech. Bill, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, man. Let's see what's being said about us. Don't go to the media. They're going to be saying bad things about us for at least 48 hours. But anyway.
I don't even care about them. They have no clue what's going on. I pay attention to the football channel. I mean, come on. My head's hurting. I got a headache from this game.
I did. I was actually, temples were throbbing.
Give me a Ronbo shout out.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Niners! Bill, I need that too. Thanks, Bill. Night, Bill.
Oh, I'm about to throw up. Thank you.
Oh, God. Nudge.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Nudge, it's just terrible. I mean, we was going to win that game. We was going to win that game. No. We found a way to make sure that we do just enough to get them enough points so they can win. Nudge, give me some feeling on this. I mean, Kyle's judgment on this. If you want to give out a game ball, I already gave out one. And also the game plan and, all that stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said ain't no game balls, first of all. We lost the game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what do you expect when you play Seattle? That's pretty much what happens with the 49ers.
I know, right?
Yeah, man, every year. It's crazy.
Some of these losses don't make no sense. Every year, it's not about Seattle, how good they are. It's how much the 49ers can help them win. That's what each and every time almost that happens, except for 2 or 3 occasions in the last few years. Otherwise, all right, give the ball back to them. We're going to run the Wildcat play. Ooh, didn't work. Why did we do that? I said, we just find ways. Ooh, he fumbled the ball on the 15-yard line. Ooh, he picked it. He's got it. No, he fumbled it again. Ooh, the Hawks recovered. Yay. Go Hawks. Stupid ways to
Debo played. That was a dumb play. That end around on 4th down, that was stupid. If Trey would have kept it, that probably would have been a touchdown.
And yes, there was a few times I wanted Trey to keep it, but I figure they're thinking, don't want him running too much. If he gets hurt, the problem it goes from monumental to just unfixable, right? So I was worried. I wanted Trey to run several times. I kept thinking, if they hit him low, okay, we got a problem then. So,
but if he would have that that Debo play that was turned over on downs, I think it was like
space.
4th and 2, and then we did that. You said what?
There was space. You're right. He could have ran, and it's like Kyle doesn't know when to run the RPO. Kyle,
He'll probably see that. He'll probably see that next time because that was a good play if Trey would have kept it and ran the other way with it. Because everybody went for Debo. Everybody.
You know what I'm thinking too? I really wish he's too young and he won't do it. But I wish Trey would have just went ahead and made up his mind. Okay, damn this. I'm gonna go get the first. And if coach don't like it, but at least we got a first down.
He's faster than I thought. I've seen a couple runs. He's faster than I thought. Way faster.
No, Trey can run. Yeah, he can run.
He runs.
I mean, he made. But, it's so funny. He's quick too. You know how Kaepernick used to take after Cap gets 3 strides. If you ain't caught him, forget it. It's over, right? Them strides get longer and longer. But with Trey, he's got a shorter stride, and it's quick, so he can get that hole quickly. So I like what you're thinking.
Yeah, D'Amico, he pretty much pissed me off with that all out blitz. What was it on 3rd down?
Oh yeah.
Well, what's his name? Yeah, when he did the pass interference, that was a stupid play. It was just a whole bunch of little stupid plays that cost us the game. It won't even.
Because the thing is,
we had Jimmy out there too long. He was hurt.
Yeah, I don't even know when he got hurt.
Jam put Trey in.
God. But fam, we gonna go. We gonna see you tomorrow if you got some time. and we can
Yeah, for sure.
further take this game apart. All right. All right, fam.
All right.
Night. And Monte, the the bull, Dable be enemy for head coach 2022. Where are we firing Kyle? Really, Frank?
Ronbo.
Frank, hello, Frank. Come on in. Frank?
What's up, Ronbo?
Yes, Frank. Come on in, man, and get it off your chest. Yeah.
Yeah, Ronbo, yep. Blame everything on Kyle, man. All this falls to the feet of Kyle, man.
Oh man.
Bad coaching, man. We gave that game up, man. Like, I don't understand where all this play call of genius at, man. Like, I don't get, what he doing, man. I just don't understand it, man. Like, it's just the play, everything falling to Kyle's feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything on Kyle. Like, it's him. Like, so I don't.
It looks like they leave practice early every day. All right, guys, this is good for today. Let's take it in. No, there's some things we need to stay out here a little longer and get it right. I agree.
Then he did another thing. I blame, like he didn't have Trey ready or prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he ain't had no plays scripted for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come out on his first possession, you let him run.
Yeah,
and ain't let him throw a pass to his second time he came out on the field. Like, I'm like, Kyle, what are you doing?
Third time,
like,
I think.
You know what I'm saying? Give him a little screen pass or something, like build his confidence up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give him in rhythm. I'm like, Kyle, so I don't know, Ronbo, man. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, Kyle, man, he might just be better as I think Trey said that. Shout out to Trey too for I think he said that a long time ago, a minute ago, was saying Kyle might just be a better
OC.
Offensive coordinator than the coach. Everybody can't coach, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got too much on his plate. How you trying to coach a team and you trying to call plays at the same time? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. They went out there, they didn't execute. Frank, I'm worried about why can't you guys execute? What are you doing in practice? I mean, you guys, some of the smallest things you can't execute. Why?
It's no motivation. It start with the head. Who the top head? The coach. You got to be the leader, man. We don't have no motivation, man. Like, we left 20. We should have been up 28 down before I had the defense play the heck of a first half, and we couldn't capitalize over nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't capitalize. And then another thing, Ronbo, real quick, when we got the touchdown, and he's about to kick the field goal, and then we got the delayed game or something. Then he gonna kick the field goal. Like, why didn't you kick the field goal when we was closer to the? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just that you gonna back us out of field goal range. I mean, back us up a little bit. Then you want to bring them in and kick the ball. Like what are you doing, Cal? Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, what are you thinking about, man?
And
like,
also,
I don't know, man. You might gotta change that cap, man. Go back to the white cap or something.
Right, good idea. And stop putting Ayuk back there for returns. Just let Cannon work. I know Cannon screwed up today, but let him stay consistently out there. He may have been bothered because he wasn't out there.
Yeah, so I don't know. Then he like to wait for try to do the 2-minute drill. Then he want to start calling little plays here and there. Like, I don't know. I'm getting fed up with Kyle, man. He's getting on my nerves, man. So I'm still gonna have a hope and hold on. We 2-2, but the way it's looking, man, he keep playing like the way we playing now, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a long season for us, faithful.
Because next week's gonna be rough.
We just got to turn it around, man.
Got to.
So I don't know. They're gonna have to look in the mirror. Kyle got to look in the mirror and get his ego together, man, and call some better plays, man. Like, ain't no way we can't even put up no points. Like, Seattle, we gave them the game, Seattle, man. They ain't really beat the game. We gave them the game. We gave
we gonna go. I know. I'll see you tomorrow if you got some time for us.
Yeah. I'll be here tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right, Frank. Have a good night, Phil.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody. Love y'all, man. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right. Hey, Ron.
Ronbo.
Yo, come on in, fam.
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
Yeah. Shit, we're
Frustrated,
standing on it.
frustrated.
We all are.
It's not going good, man. It's not going good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm saying, because I'm just listening.
No,
Yeah.
I like what I like that we finally got to see a little more out of Lance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like how he has that natural feel for the pressure. You see him step up. He's very elusive. I like what I'm seeing out of him. Once he got settled, the nerves settled down, he started looking good.
Yeah.
He needs to work out his mechanics, but he'll get there. It's just I agree with everybody.
And
with
that's
everybody
why,
else. The play
that's why he's been where he
calling,
is. That's why. And that's why Kyle said, work him harder or something. It's just, man.
I just don't know, man. The offense looks so flat. You have all those playmakers. How are you only putting up 13 points until 2 minutes to go in the game? I don't get it. And the defensive line finally woke up, got a couple sacks. They played great. The defense played fantastic first half. Yeah. But the offense couldn't do shit.
Defense was on the field too long, and you're going to wear them out doing that.
Right. And you're out there, you're trying to chase down Russell Wilson, which then they started giving up the edges. Okay, let's let Russell Wilson run. Like, how many times you face him? You know he's going to try to go outside if there's nothing. If he can't throw a pass, he's going to run. He's getting old, but he still got it.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to get torched.
And see, that's the thing. Russell Wilson looked like butt cheeks today, too. He didn't do anything special.
He did.
Except for that one run.
Yeah,
that's why when they're like that,
very
you're supposed to beat
inaccurate.
them. Yeah.
Right. It's just, I said it after the loss to Green Bay. So we're going to go on a 3-game losing streak. Seattle, and then you got Arizona. And look at the next couple weeks. After the bye, we got the Bears, and then you're playing Seattle again. It's going to be tough, man. They need to figure something out fast.
Like yesterday.
That's all I got to say, though, today.
All right.
Yep.
Tell you what.
All right, Ronbo. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for this platform.
Sorry, Ron, I'll tell you what, if you got time for us, we'll be back tomorrow. All right, fam.
All right, man. Yep.
Right.
Niners all day.
Area code 412. Hello.
Bo.
Yes, listening. Who is this?
The dark one.
Who?
The dark one.
Oh, it's changed phone numbers. We had your number, and all of a sudden it's like, who is this number? Darkwood, the Z man. Z, what's going on, man? We got to stop having these kind of conversations after games. We're supposed to be celebrating, and here we are sitting there talking about what the hell went wrong again. What are you thinking?
Listen, man, I don't want to take all your time, but this is some bullshit. That's all I wanted to say to you.
Oh, it's so true. Oh, man,
I'm tired of it. Kyle Shanahan, get the play call right. You're not a bad coach. You need to stop playing around. Set it up. Let's get it done.
And somehow these guys got to get back into Debo came to play today. Debo was awesome.
As always.
But George Kittle was awesome. Jimmy started out like he was ready to roll. First possession, 49ers score, right? We haven't seen that in how long, right? So now G comes up with a calf problem, and Kyle comes in, all right, Trey, I just want you to hand the ball off. We don't have a run game, Kyle. You have to throw. And then we wait too long to do that. And then we give them little gift ups. We got to fumble the ball. And Lord knows, we love us some PIs. And, here we go. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm going to tell you how we lost that game. I'm going to tell you because we didn't have Golden.
And then him.
And Cannon messed it up for us a couple of times, okay?
He was straight
I'm not
money
putting all
last
the
week.
blame on him, but that one situation messed us up to the point where we had to play comeback. And that's what gave Seattle birth, advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Momentum swing, true.
Correct.
Because defense had their butts under control. Really did.
And then there was a couple penalties on Fitzpatrick, whatever his name is, the cornerback. There were
PI.
certain things that brought us back to the point where we had to play catch up. You understand what I'm saying?
I know.
No mustard.
It's you can't. Momentum swings like that are hard to overcome. It takes a while to come out of the tailspin, and then of course it's too late.
Disappointed once again. I'm not going to even talk too much shit. Get it together. Kyle Shanahan, you're not a bad coach. You need to get your play calling together so we can do something about this. We're not going to have another game when we lose, because if we do, we're going to point the finger at somebody, and when we point the finger, somebody's going to
Get in
get
trouble.
some discipline.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ronbo, thank you for your time. Do what you got to do. Next
Thanks,
call.
Z.
Dark
All
one
right,
out.
fam. Talk to you later.
Ronbo. What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah. Look, Bobo says Jimmy G injury explains the first half off struggles. When did Jimmy get hurt? Because it wasn't in the first series. There was no issues on that first series. All of a sudden, hey, D-Flow.
Hey, what up, Ronbo?
D-Flow, you know, man, we got another L.
Yep. Nah, but it was kind of given because we're not good in the passing yet for elite quarterbacks with elite wide receivers. We haven't proven that we're good enough yet because everybody's offense does good so far against our defense. And Kyle Shanahan's offense is getting outperformed by other people's offensive coordinators. So something has to do with Kyle Shanahan, like everybody's been saying, because it's obvious. We have weapons. I don't want to hear, we need Trey shouldn't start because he's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie, but if everybody said in the beginning of the season we had a good team, why he cannot step in? Jimmy does dink and dunk. Trey can't do dink and dunk. Shanahan made the other quarterbacks look good. He knows how to scheme up plays for them. He made Mullins look good. He made C.J. Beathard look good. And for some reason, he can't make Trey Lance look good. What's going on with that? He's essentially like we're down and we're handing the ball off. Why? You even said it. Like we need to pass the ball. We got weapons. We finally use our tight end Ross Dwelly. He's 6'5" receiver. How come we don't use him in the red zone? Use him in the passing games where he can outperform other linebackers and safeties covering him. Like, where is his game plan? Where is his philosophy? He's supposed to be the best offensive coordinator, but that's it. But he's not. I guess he's the offensive coordinator and he doesn't know how to manage a team. Like the second timeout we did in the second half, he should have never called that timeout. We needed to preserve that timeout. Like, I don't know, it's just weird of Kyle Shanahan's philosophy of what he wants because we have offensive weapons, our defense is good. We have a rookie defensive coordinator, so we're in year 5 in his system, and he should say, you know what, I'm going to carry this team with my play calls, with my people that I got. And if your run game is so good, where is our run game at?
You
That's
got
all I gotta
one.
say.
You got one running back, D-Flow, and the other ones. I don't know. Trey Sermon. I don't know if he's the best one we got. First of all, we all need to understand the only way Kyle's offense is going to work is from the run, and that's unfortunate because that's what he does.
I get that.
Yeah.
But how many people from ESPN, Sports Center, to fans, to people who sports writers, you can plug anybody in Kyle Shanahan's system as a running back, correct?
Yeah.
Haven't we always
I've heard that? Yeah.
So then where is it at?
I know, right?
So is it the running back or like is it his scheme or is it that he needs a good running back? What is it?
You know what?
Because you can't say
D-Flow,
you can
I can
plug
answer
in
that.
anybody.
No, not anybody. You can certain kind. You've got to have. It's got to be a fast guy. medium to slow guys are just not going to. You look at Carlos Hyde. Carlos could not do a thing in Shanahan's offense. Trey Sermon, he did a little better today, but I'm not sure. They need Elijah Mitchell, and you need Heem, of course. But we got to go, fam.
But also too, like there's another way to have a run pass. You gotta throw to start the run, because right now we're not running, so they're stopping us always.
That's
so
not
Shanahan.
That's not
make a plan. Change it up, but
and
you
he
have to learn
knows
how
that.
to change it up and adapt.
D-Flow, I'm gonna see you tomorrow,
so far,
fam. You
he
know how
hasn't
we
been
do
doing
after the
it.
game. Gotta go, fam. Bring it tomorrow, though. I'll be looking for
Sir.
you. All right.
All right, Lambo.
All right, fam. Night. 484 and PA. 484, come in, PA.
What's up, Ronbo?
Say, doing all. I would say doing all right, but it ain't doing all right. You know what I'm saying? This is just really. Gotta stop losing games we're supposed to win. Oh, hey, what is your name, Bam?
It's Benny. It's Benny on here.
Benny?
It's Benny on here. Yeah. I've been on here, man. Look, Ronbo.
Yo.
Listen, man, look. I'm tired. Look, I'm tired of Jimmy Garoppolo, man. We're going on our third season with Jimmy Garoppolo with this calf.
Or fourth.
And Trey Lance, you putting him in and you not shielding him off of Jimmy Garoppolo. That game against Green Bay, when he did that fumble, he was scared. He was tap dancing in the pocket. I'm tired of Jimmy Garoppolo. It's time for him to sit down, and we got to put Trey Lance in there and have him, run the offense. But he a young boy too at the same time. We keep blaming Kyle, but it ain't Kyle's fault. You know what I mean? It's just so much that we gave Seattle this fucking game. And I'm so pissed off right now to the point that we could have just blew them the fuck out. Just like how we blew the Eagles out. You know what I mean?
Should have definitely been different. Yeah.
Right, because the whole thing is that, you got to run the ball to pass the ball. And we started off late, and we just gave them the game.
Well, the thing is, Benny, we started off in full control of that game. Things fell apart suddenly, and then they just kept falling apart. I've never seen, in the last few years since Shanahan came, I've never quite seen that kind of decline. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen from him. So we don't know what's going to happen. We'll see in the next days or so. But, man, it looks really strange.
We gotta put all 49ers in our organization. It's time. Raheem Mostert, he's the Eagle. It's time to get rid of him. He's sitting on the sideline. He's not even talking to our running backs. Like we don't even have a backup quarterback. We got Nate. Nate is in his playing clothes. Like who's gonna be our backup quarterback next week? Like,
Nate's gonna be.
It's time for us to give him the ball.
Nate's either starts or he's in backup. He will be dressed next week. Garoppolo's not going to get over. Whatever's bothering Jimmy's leg, it ain't going to be over next week. So we got a real problem.
Right. I'm fed up right now. I mean, the season's not over, but it's time for Trey Lance. His finger is not injured. Just let him play. Yeah. We about to play Arizona. Arizona drafted this rookie quarterback. They played him his first year. They signed Jimmy Ward. He got an all-star team now. So,
If it were just that easy, you got to remember all the starting quarterbacks in the first round this year are getting killed every week. And I got to tell you, normally everybody says, yeah, but the 49ers, we got better weapons around them. I don't know about that anymore. If we got everybody healthy, if Raheem Mostert was still on the field, if Jason Verrett was playing, if Jalen Hurd was with us, anybody can quarterback and should do well with that, right? But everybody's gone. So you put Trey out there against a team that's red hot, like the Cardinals next week, I'd be scared for him. But we're going to see because he might be out there. and he may show me and everybody else he can handle it. I hope so, but I'm worried.
Right.
But we'll see. All right, fam. Benny, nice to meet you. We keep it short after the game. If you got time, see you tomorrow. All right? Because we'll be back tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right, fam.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Peace out. All right.
Hey, Greg.
Hey,
Come on,
you there?
Greg.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
I'm gonna put you on speaker. Listen, I'm gonna curse a little bit. Don't
Greg,
get mad.
listen.
Yeah.
Don't put us on speaker though, because then it'll fade out. Well, see, okay, are you on speaker
No,
now?
can you hear me? Okay. No, I had you in the car. I meant speaker on my phone. That's all. Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. All right. Try not to get too
Yeah,
crazy
no,
with the
no,
cursing
I
because
had-
we got kids listening. All right, go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm so friggin' pissed. Okay.
I know.
Let me
I
tell
agree.
You. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I watched the first quarter. I'm watching them. I'm like, they're gonna blow them out. They're gonna knock the shit out of these these Seahawks, right?
I've seen that
I'm
too.
like, Jimmy's looking good. The defense looking great. I'm like, and all of a sudden, like they just started getting lackadaisical. I'm like, they were running the ball on these guys. Sermon was getting. I mean, I think he had 50 yards for like.
Yeah,
so
he
many
had 5
carries,
yards
but
a pop
they
there
played-
for a while. True.
and they weren't bad. I mean, all right, so and then like they just again they do this every time. They just give them they let them hang around, right? So they tie it up. I'm like, all right, that's and then. But what really aggravates me is Kyle here, okay? Because Kyle has got to be a real friggin' idiot, okay? You have a kicker that all of a sudden has a groin problem. What was he doing? Taking a shit? I mean, what did he do? How did he get a groin problem?
Nobody knows.
Like, you have
All he
to have
does
a
is
backup
kick.
kicker. You're in Santa Clara, right? Don't you have somebody on the practice squad that can kick the ball?
You
would
would
have been up
think.
10-0. It's making me crazy. The stupidity of this coaching staff. I mean, they don't prepare the players because the plays. I mean, look, they're injured all the friggin' time. I mean, who is their strength and conditioning coach?
Yeah, I know.
Fire that person or fire Kyle is pissing me off. I'm sorry, he really is. And then Jimmy's like he's like a glass. What the hell? I'm getting so aggravated with Jimmy. I've been the biggest supporter of Jimmy.
You and me
I've
both.
been the biggest supporter of Jimmy, right? But
And there's
now
a
I'm
calf.
sick of it,
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, baptism by fire, okay? You put Trey in there. If you have to, if Jimmy can't play, my calf, you know what? Enough of this crap. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Ronbo, you put him in. You make sure Trent is back, because I don't know what happened with his elbow. But,
Is that what that was?
I mean, what else can you do? Who are you gonna call? Nick Mullins?
I've already thought about that because Sudfeld is the only other guy. And I got a feeling Kyle's going to go to Sudfeld. Greg, he does not want to play Trey right now. And some of what
I
understand it to a degree.
Listen, I know his philosophy. I totally understand it. You put him in, the same thing Walsh did with Montana in his rookie year. The Berg was playing, and then boom, you put him in a little bit. You give him confidence. But this is coming to a point where, if you lose to Arizona, you go into the bye week. What, we're going to be 2-3? I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Ronbo?
Greg, I'm worried about next week. If there's anybody in Arizona, if we played India or something like that, but Arizona is going to be a battering machine. The thing is, they just pounded the Rams. They beat the hell out of them. And so I'm thinking, oh, my God. You're going to put Trey in that situation?
I know it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game, but, you got to look at it like this. They're not, if you have Trey in there and Trent Williams in there and Jimmy can't go, well, now they've got to do the same crap that they've been doing to us. They got to, Kyler Murray, because they got to play us a different way defensively. You got to think about it like that.
There is
because
that.
It's not going to be, the Rams. I mean, let's face it, the Rams quarterback is not, he doesn't have movement like Trey Lance. I'm not pushing for Trey. I'm just saying,
No,
I don't
I
know what
agree.
else you can do.
I wonder what Kyle's going to do.
But that kicker thing, that I know you got to go. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But that kicker thing, don't you think that's ridiculous? All you got to call somebody up from the. Don't they have anybody on the practice squad that can kick a 3-yard? I mean, that's 4 points right there. We lost. Really, honestly, you got to think about that, right?
It's sick. I mean,
I'll talk to you about it tomorrow.
All right,
night.
Greg. Be looking for you too, fam. Good to hear from you again. I haven't heard from you in a while.
All right, buddy.
Great.
See you.
All right.
All right, take care.
All right. Jamel.
Ronbo, how you doing?
Jamel, terrible because, not only Jamel's on the screen today. All right, Jamel.
I know.
Jamel, I'm talking about somebody said this. Greg just said there's something wrong with Trent's elbow, right? And Jimmy,
Right.
you know how Jimmy does. If that calf is bad or whatever the case is, he ain't coming back next week, right? I'm more worried about next week than this game. This game was stupid. All kind of things wrong with it. We need to talk about it. Jamel, it's your time. Jamel, give me some on this game. What is your feeling?
Oh man, it's frustration all across the board. All three phases of the game. We didn't get a lot out of the special teams, offense. Trey looked good, and I'll just say give him some time. And it's just week 4, but then again, our schedule.
Yeah.
The schedule we got. Who else? We got after Seahawks is
The Cardinals, the
they're
conference
hot.
leading Cardinals, and
I know.
they lead it by a resounding superiority. They ran the Rams off, beat the crap out of them, and the Rams are pretty much, we're going to pencil them in as NFC contenders and should be in the NFC Championship game, probably versus Tampa Bay. Shh, man, Jamel, I told people about the Cardinals. Everybody looked past them.
I know.
Didn't. I knew they was going to be dangerous. I knew it.
I didn't look past them either. I said, yeah, if anybody's going to be the Cardinals, and they said them boys are red hot. They made them. They just shredded the Rams like Swiss cheese in L.A. So, yeah, I saw.
I didn't even know that. I thought they was in Arizona. They went to their house and ran them off. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they did. I saw.
I want nothing to do with that.
God.
Oh.
Yeah, but here they come, man. So we got to get it together quick. I know D'Amico Ryans is a rookie head coach, and I'd rather get the growing pains out the way now. Like I said, it's just week 4. And then we got the Cardinals, then bye week or whatever. We got some time to get things going, but we got to get it going quick.
Like yesterday. Jamel, we had this game. It was second half. The Hawks always fall apart. We made mistakes, and we just made it sure that we made just enough mistakes. Even Trey was going to beat them, but PI, and there's Cannon. Ooh, fumble on the 10-yard line. So now we're putting ourselves in a position where we can't get out of. I don't know. Sometimes I think somebody's paying the 49ers to do these things so the Hawks can win. God.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, on to the next game.
Yeah.
It's week 5 here. We know, y'all. We got the rest of the season to go, so it's not over yet. But we got to get it going quick, though.
Big shout out to Debo though. Jamel, Debo played. He came to play today. Boy, he was looking good.
He looked real good.
He's our number 1 guy. Ayuk, I don't know what's going on with Brandon, but he is not an impact player. He was last year because Debo wasn't there, I guess. I don't understand. I expected so much more from him this year.
Yeah, we get I think he's. I don't know. Just like a player had a breakout year one year, then the next year, their sophomore year, then they.
Who's that remind you of?
Yeah.
Does the name Dante Pettis ring a bell? Oh no!
That's it.
Jamel, we're gonna go. It's after the game. Quick. I'm gonna tell you what, Jamel. Great to see you. Look like you're feeling good too, fam. Yeah.
Oh, dang, man. Thank you very much.
I'll see you tomorrow if you got some time for us. All right.
All right. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Night, fam.
All right.
Cliff H, if Ayuk needs a real quarterback, then why is Debo having no problem? Why is Kittle having no problem? At some point, you have to figure Ayuk's not getting any separation. He's not doing the things he did last year. So it's easy to blame the quarterback every time, but not this time. I ain't going for that. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Ronbo.
Sharon, it's that game again where we have to talk about what happened. So, Sharon.
I'm so fucking pissed because we had that game. our defense was on it. I thought, hey, okay, we're going to beat these punks.
Yep.
Everybody else can beat them. How come we can't beat them?
Mm-hmm.
This is the second time the defense comes back at halftime and gives up this point. And then they fumble the ball. They shouldn't have put Cannon in. They should have put somebody else in that can catch the ball and run the ball. And I think they should trade Brandon Ayuk because he ain't seemed like he don't want to even be here. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with Kyle. Kyle needs to get his head out of his ass and quit these stupid play calls because the play calls ain't getting us nowhere. And if Kyle doesn't, I see him losing his job too. I agree with everybody. Get a new fucking coach that will turn this thing around if Kyle don't.
Sharon, any suggestions on what coach? See, this is what worries me. We get rid of Kyle, and then who?
Well, I don't know, but just got to go out and look for him because Kyle's not doing the job.
I know.
Kyle's coming out with these stupid play calls, and then we get all these flags and penalties and stuff, and it's just because of the stupid play calling. I mean, it's like ridiculous, Kyle. They need to fire the whole team staff and start over from scratch.
You know, you never know.
And then that touchdown, the touchdown that the Seahawks got, that wasn't a touchdown. They gave it to him. They cheated that touchdown. He wasn't even in the end zone. He was 1 yard short of that touchdown, and they cheated, like always.
I know. And they showed it clearly. The ball rolled down his arm as he's laying in the dirt. And that's a touchdown? Yeah, we
that
get those.
A touchdown. Kyle should have reviewed it and threw the flag and reviewed it, but Kyle let it go. Dummy, I would have reviewed it.
You know what? They were on the 1 inch line. They were going to score anyway. But the thing is, it's the principle. Stop just allowing these things. He didn't have a touchdown. And clearly, you could see he didn't.
And Kyle should have had Trey prepared if he was going to put him in after Jimmy went down or something. But Jimmy, I don't think we'll see Jimmy next week. I think it's going to be Trey.
Yeah. Or be scared because Kyle does not want Trey out there before his time. He's not really fully ready, right? Or he's not even nearly ready. He did pretty good today. But
no, he's not.
But see, that's why I think it's going to be Sudfeld, and I'm worried about that. That means we might as well not even play.
We can't put him in there. We might as well go home and get ready for next season. On to the next season. Next.
If Kyle can actually focus on some plays that Trey can be successful at, because if Trent Williams doesn't play next week, the Cardinals' offense apparently is no
Trent
joke.
Williams got carried off the field. So hopefully he's okay for next week, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But Kyle's going to get a mouthful from the media.
I really think he's going to throw Sudfeld to the Wolves. If you put Trey out there next week against the Cardinals' defense is not as bad as the Hawks' defense. I got a feeling that could be really scary. But we'll see. Maybe Kyle fixes up. He's got to come up with a plan. Don't just put him out there and run regular offense.
I'll be calling Kaepernick, hey, come play with us. We need you or something.
He's going to run.
Call Cap.
Sharon, let me see you tomorrow. I'll be back out. See you looking for Raw. Okay.
All right, Ronbo.
Night, fam.
Good night.
Yeah, Commander Warrior. No doubt about it. I do love Jimmy. I don't hate any players. Trey, none of them. I don't hate nobody. Sarah's Lemon. Season is over. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh. Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Terrible. Another whooping. At least last week, we was in the game. This week, we just like halftime. All right, we check in here in third quarter. We get down. What we were like 28-7, or what? 27? What was the score? Anyway, I'm sitting there thinking, oh man, they're gonna put us in behind at this point in the game. But Jay, go ahead. Let me stop because I'll be belly aching all day.
Yeah, I got a bellyache from this game. It just, I say, Trey looked good. He did. We just got to play better ball, man, and quit having these silly ass penalties. We had him that one drive when the running back ran for Seattle ran for that touchdown, we had two penalties on that drive that killed us. That was one of them, and then the special team fumble, like he should have just laid on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you gotta understand. You gotta see the light at the end of the tunnel. One like he gonna pick it up. What's the percentage of him picking it up and running it all the way back?
You're not gonna get any yards. Everybody's here now.
Yeah.
Lay on the ball.
Yeah.
Lay on the ball.
Just lay on the ball.
Oh,
Lay on the ball. Exactly. And that made me sick. That just literally made me sick. Come on. You got to use your head and understand you play football, but you got to use your head, okay? If you get in the grass and somebody got you, just go down. Live to fight another down. And this is what we see every week. We make bad penalties. Our defense played it tremendous, but our offense, once again, come out. They did it good on the first drive and then come out flat the rest of the drive. So it's like you're gonna have the defense one day it's not gonna play that great, and we need the offense to step up. And it's mostly from the quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? And I think Trey needs to start. He needs to start. Because if Trey have legs, Jimmy don't have legs. And he throws boneheaded passes, and all he do is throw in the middle. He don't throw out past the hashes. And when he throw it deep, he overthrows the guy. It just, we need to start Trey Lance. We done mortgage our future to get this kid. We need to stick behind him. And Kyle, like I said, the last conversation I had with you, he needs to make a fucking decision. He needs to make a decision. We're going with Trey Lance from here on out. Jimmy, you're the backup, and next year you won't be here next year because he sucks. He sucks. And we need to rally around Trey Lance. We mortgage our future. We mortgage our future. Let me say that again.
Please
we
don't.
mortgage our
All right,
future.
Jay, you're gonna run out of time. I heard you the first time.
Yeah.
All right.
I understand, but I'm highly pissed, Ronbo.
Yes,
but
we all
appreciate what you do, man. I'm getting off here, man.
Right.
You have a good night.
You too. Night, Jay. Trez, one of the founding members of Trez, come on in, fam. We ain't speaking no red and gold in it tonight, is we?
No, sir, Ronbo. There will not be no red and gold tonight. Hey, look, shout out to the caller, Frank. Hey, Frank knows what I'm talking about. Frank knows what I'm talking about, Ronbo, all day long. This rests at the doorstep of one Kyle Shanahan, Ronbo. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm off the Kyle Shanahan train. Kyle Shanahan needs to go. Straight up. Bottom line, can't get it done. Because I'm going to tell you like this. We always say, what? This is a passing league now, right? It's a passing league. So if it's a passing league now, and your offense is predicated on the run game, then you in the dinosaur era. You're in the dinosaur era. Because if everything is predicated, and we got running backs to go down, and you still can't get the job done as a head football coach, bro, you need to go. You need to go. If that's all you got, you need to go. You can't scheme up nothing else. And then your lack of preparation with your second-string quarterback, that's your future. You don't have him ready to go. Come on, Ronbo. Enough of the excuses of Kyle Shanahan. It is time to hold this man responsible. He ain't shit. And I'm saying it just like that. He ain't shit. Bottom line. Now, keys to the game that cost us in this game, 2 turnovers. Yes, keys cost us. Trey did a good enough job. He had 89 yards, 19 carries, Ronbo. I mean, but see, our defense, showed up for one and a half quarters like they were the old Niners of the year we went to the Super Bowl. I mean, they looked good. Then all of a sudden it fell apart. They reverted back just like they did them past games with these damn PIs. Goddamn pass interference, grabbing, holding, doing it all. That ain't gonna get it done. That ain't gonna get it done, Rumble. That ain't gonna get it done at all. So, like I said, Everybody need to stop with this bullshit. Kyle Shanahan is solely responsible for these losses, and it's going to get worse. Go on and give it to me, Ronbo. TNT, what I told you. I had us losing this game, didn't I? Didn't I? 35.
That's
what I
right.
say, 35 to 35. I told you.
You
And
just off by a few points. Dion was close at 24-21.
We're gonna lose the next one. We're gonna lose that because you know why? Kyle ain't got this team prepared to play, man. He don't. The leadership is not being reflected at the head coaching position, man. This play calling is stupid and crazy. He go out there, Trey come in the game, instead of, like you say, you warm up a quarterback when you bring him in. You throw a little bubble screen to the out. Get him in a rhythm, get him going, a little underneath pass, get him going with the little bubble screen, get him going with a little zag route or something under, back out the back or something. What do you do?
Because the thing is, it's wasted downs. It's wasted downs, especially if Trey's going to come in there and just hand the ball off. The defense knows that's all he's going to do. So, of course, they're going to crash it every time. He made it easy for him.
Exactly.
I said, Kyle, you got to do something else. Run wide, do anything. But they know you're going to do it every time. But Trez, I must say, he did it enough that finally he crashed that defense in the middle, and Trey finally had an opening to throw a pass, and it worked. But you got to do something else next time.
You got to do, but see, everybody thought Kyle was this big time play callers. Sometimes I tell people, man, some folks ain't cut out to be head football coaches. They good at what they do. Like Kyle, he ain't great by no means, and he's decent at times as an offense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if your offense is really just predicated on the run game, then we in trouble. We in trouble because this is a passing league, Ronbo. This is a pass first league.
Well, Trez,
do you see the Rams running the ball? Hell no, they 5 wide. Do you see Arizona running the ball? Hell no, they 4 wide. One in the back.
But you know what? We got to play that Arizona team. I'm scared to death. I don't even want to. Oh, Trez, you know how we do after the game. Good stuff, Trez.
I know we keep it short and sweet, Ronbo. All
right.
Hey, shout out to TNT, man. Shout out to you, Frank. You know what I'm talking about, man. Kyle Shanahan all day long, bro. I'm done, Ronbo. Have a good one. Shout out to you, Ronbo. We love you. Peace to the staff, all that. Y'all keep doing a great job. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
Bring it to them raw and real, Ronbo.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Trez.
All right.
All right,
Have a good one.
Appreciate you. You know this. And Rakib Jamali. Rakib says, such high hopes for this season. I know, right? Everything's falling apart. Every last thing. So this one really hurts. When should we finally come to terms with what we really are? Kyle has a win-loss record of 31-37. He's not even a 500 winning percentage. I just don't know. Rakib, the freakish thing is I don't know how you keep people on the field. We were dead meat and didn't know it as soon as Raheem went down, followed by Jason Verrett. Do you notice we're not running and our secondary is questionable? Where are we getting killed? There it is. I see it. Patrick Mahomes, boy. Okay. Mike. Come on in, Mike, and let it all out. Mike may have killed somebody, and the police might have him in custody. After he called, somebody must have bothered him. And the other founding member of TNT, Trey from V.
Finally, Ronbo. Are you there, Ronbo? Are you okay?
Somewhat. I'm a shell of, I'm here.
Shout out to TNT.
Yeah.
Shout out to production. Shout out to the family.
God.
Guys, don't feel bad, guys. Don't feel bad. I know you feel bad, but don't feel bad. Do you want some good news, Ronbo? Because it seems like everybody's coming on here with bad news.
Yes,
Shout out to my partner. I disagree. But we can talk about it, Ronbo. I mean, the numbers do the talking. Did you know that Trey Lance played better than Russell Wilson? We outrushed the Seahawks. We outpassed the Seahawks. You know what they did better than us? It's called turnovers. We haven't had a turnover since week 1. That's terrible. But let's get to the real. Jimmy was terrible. What's new? Jimmy's hurt. What's new? Ronbo, turnovers and three. Does he have to stare down George Kittle on every third down? On every third down, he has to stare down George Kittle over the middle. Quandre Diggs basically had the ball hit him on the helmet. Basically. I mean, he read the play so well. It's ridiculous. We had 7 points, Ronbo. 7 points. You know, we didn't score at all in the second half. That's the only, quarter. That's the only quarter we didn't score in. What happened to your boy, Ronbo? Your boy, Jimmy. What's up with that? Why do we keep starting trash with Jimmy behind quarterback?
I have no idea.
Facts are facts, Ronbo. But here's the thing. People talk about Trey. Trey started out rough. I'll give you that. But when he settles in, Ronbo, you know, the kid's a magician. Do you know how many bad spots he got us out of? That offensive line was atrocious at pass protection. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I was watching.
He was making plays. He was bouncing around. But here's the thing, though. He made that offensive line look better. He made a few key plays on fourth down. Ronbo, don't you like that playmaking ability?
Loved it.
On fourth down, 4th and 1, 4th and 8. We're not talking about small-time plays. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We're talking about big plays. But here's the biggest thing, Ronbo. There's no upside to playing Jimmy G anymore. There's really none. Are we winning the Super Bowl? No, guys. Give it up. Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Okay? Too many injuries, too many deficiencies in the secondary, things of that nature. We lead the league in PI, Ronbo. We lead the league in PI. We can't stop grabbing people to save our life. But the biggest thing is that the upside that we get with Trey, do you know we averaged 5.4 yards a carry once Trey came in the game? He opened up the run game. It was like the Red Sea being parted. Look at that, the Red Sea. We'll talk about that another night, Ronbo. I know. But seriously, though, no. Ronbo, Trey is ready to play. Stop all this BS. The Cardinals surprisingly struggle with mobile quarterbacks, surprisingly. Trey's ready to play. He had 2 touchdowns, Ronbo. Big plays. Big plays. We haven't seen a big play in a long time. You talk about running the read option straight into the middle of the O-line. The funny thing is they did it 3 times, and then when they pulled the ball out, the defense was worried about the run, and Debo's wide open. So I think there's method to the madness. Kyle Shanahan needs to get his head out of his ass, start calling real plays, which he will do with Trey. And it's not even a month into the season, Ronbo, and Jimmy's done. How about that? Phantom injury. I think the water boy might have stepped on his ankle or something. But, we'll talk on Monday Night Raw. I know it's short and sweet. Nothing sweet about this, though. The best thing about this, though, guys, the future is now. I'm not surprised because Trey Lance is ready. We are about to go on a win streak. Remember what I said, folks, a win streak if Trey Lance starts. If and only if.
Okay. I'd love to believe that.
Remember I said that.
So I'll go along with it.
We're going to beat the Cardinals. We're going to beat the Cardinals, and then we're going to come from the bye week, and we're going to keep it rolling. I'll talk to you about that more later.
Right.
Ronbo, Kyle Shanahan has no experience on developing a young quarterback, so I don't know what my partner talking about.
Partner, I've seen RG3
go on the
win
win streak.
Rookie of the Year. I've seen
RG3 my RG3 my and anybody else and your cousin.
He did it.
Nothing.
Hold on, wait a minute. Didn't Kurt just
no
cut up
experience
the
in it.
Seahawks? Kurt just beat the Seahawks terribly. We're not going to talk about that.
Eric Bieniemy, somebody who has some experience of bringing
We're not firing
developing
Kyle
a young
Shanahan.
quarterback. Developing a young quarterback.
Right, guys.
Please, we got to go.
Please stop because my production's driving me nuts.
10 seconds,
Let me see you guys tomorrow. Okay?
All right, buddy. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. And Dr. Papa Dragon, get on in here, man.
Ronbo. Haven't
Bob.
lost the faith.
Terrible. Just terrible. I lost 2 games we were supposed to win. Now it's too late. Here come the Cardinals.
Wait a second. Fandom has got to stop that. They got to stop saying, "Oh, you're supposed to win a game." The paper don't win games. Making plays win games. You lose games by turning the ball over.
Thank you.
You lose the game by not playing smart. Last week we lost because we didn't play smart. From the coaching side to the players' side, we could have won that game, right? But we don't have leadership at the top of the organization. We don't have leadership at the coaching part. What we have is a bunch of privilege. That's what we got. We got a bunch of privilege. Kyle Shanahan, when he struggles, he loses because he's never had to struggle before. Right? But it's the same thing with Jed. Jed got the 49ers. Did he earn it? No, he didn't earn it.
These are good points, actually. Now it comes into fruition a little more than it did the first time you said it. That's a good point.
Jed, I told you that a long time ago that Shanahan does not have leadership skills. What he is he's one of these entitled boneheads who thinks he's smarter than everybody. Okay, that's what he is. So from that particular standpoint, what happens is that when you question him on anything, he's got a snarky, smart answer, right? But he doesn't have a real answer. But guess what, Ronbo? The real answer hit the field today. The real answer hit the field today. Let me repeat that. The real answer hit the field today. Is he going to be awesome? No, but he'll make a play in a 3rd and 2. He'll make a play in a 4th and 10. He'll get you a 2-point conversion. There's a lot he can do that has scared defenses. And at the end of the day, that's all I care about is winning. Now, the 49ers are cliquey. There'll be some people unhappy about it. But guess what? How many tens of millions of dollars do we have right now in the medical treatment room? How many tens of millions of dollars? Can't win like that.
It's starting
Ronbo.
to add up. Yeah. If Trent doesn't come back, it's going to be an incredible amount of money.
You can't win like that. You just can't. So the bottom line is that Garoppolo's going to be out a couple of weeks. The door's open for Trey Lance. He's a smart kid. Hopefully he doesn't lose his damn mind like Kaepernick did. Hopefully he puts the right people around him. And hopefully he just continues to get better and better. Because if you notice, when he was playing the game, started off shaky, kept getting better, didn't make the same mistake twice, kept getting better. He just needs to play at this point. I mean, what do they have to lose? At this particular point, we lead the league. And you know what? We are grabbing receivers so much right now that I swear these receivers need to call me too. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, we got undrafted guys out there, guys who are on the couch. We got 5th round picks. What do you expect? This is the NFL. This is the NFL. You go into a draft.
And this is not the kind of team that's supposed to win shootouts every week. And this is what it's going to be. That's why it just sucks. So,
Yeah, it does suck. But it's, I predicted that they would go 10-7 this year.
I know. We got to go, Pop. I'm going to see you tomorrow and we can continue. All right?
All right. Come on, girls. Get Jimmy. Kiss his boo-boo. Kiss his boo-boo.
And slap him, too. All right, Mel. I'll see you tomorrow. And Milf Hunter says, Jimmy got killed again. Looks like ACL. Well, thank you, Milf Hunter. There's Papa Dragon. And we're going to see if we can find Niner Mike again. Niner Mike. See, you need Niner Mike for what needs to be said.
Oh, Ronbo, forget about it. Holy shit.
I'm already amused before he even speaks.
Ronbo. Let me tell you right now, I got a headache that even the world's greatest joint couldn't friggin' cure, all right? Holy shit. I mean, what the fuck? What did we do? Who did we piss off in the freaking voodoo world nation to where we can't even take the friggin' field without guys just falling off? You know what I mean, Ronbo? I've never seen nothing like it. I swear to God, I've never seen nothing like it. I really haven't. And I don't know. I don't know if anyone has any kind of explanation for it. All right, I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is every time we get on that friggin' football field, we lose about 2 or 3 guys every friggin' time. Every time, and I don't know what the frick's going on. And also, I want to get this out of the way. I'm going to need to hear it from you, Ronbo. You're going to have to concede this, all right?
because you stuck up tall last year. You had your chest out and your head up tall last year about Jimmy G. Can we all come to a friggin' conclusion that Jimmy freaking G's last name should be Jimmy Fragili, all right, as in fragile, all right? Fragilio, Jimmy Fragilio. That's his new friggin' name.
And that has a nice Italian.
Dynamite, what the hell? Jimmy
has a nice Italian ring
Fragilio.
to it. Fragilio. Yeah.
They should put a red friggin' fragile stamp on the back of that guy's fucking jersey. I swear to God. I don't, and here's the thing. For all years, everyone that was sticking, you only told us only 2 seasons, 3 seasons. Get the frig out of here right now with that freaking talk. I don't want to hear about it, all right? The guy is the definition of injury prone. If you look up Webster's new 2021 version of injury prone, you're going to find Jimmy G. Fragilio right there.
Fragilio's
right
number
there.
two to Carson Wentz, though. Carson's even worse.
No, not even. Carson couldn't even touch Jimmy Fragilio, okay? I mean, we're lucky every time he makes it out of the friggin' tunnel to start the game, all right? Jimmy Fragilio, all right, his calf, whatever the hell it was, he got through, what was it, a quarter, not even a quarter of the season this time, Ronbo? Did he make it through the quarter of the season?
No, didn't make it.
I mean,
didn't make it.
I'm
4 games.
I'm over it. So it is what it is. And this is why this is not the only reason, but this is a big reason of why we had to do what we did and get Trey Lance this year. So I hope all of you that didn't understand it now. And the other thing is, before I get off, because I know it's short and sweet, Ronbo, I don't care what no one says. People's gonna point fingers and blame this and blame that. At the end of the day, you can't freaking be out there playing with guys who are just playing in the friggin' XFL, running back your freaking punts and your kickoffs and fumbling and shit and doing stupid. You just can't lose the guys we're losing and just try to put people out there and think we're going to get the results we want. That's just not the way it's going to work, all right? So you just got to come to freaking terms with that. I'm already starting to figure it out. We're losing, it seems like, more than what we lost last year per game. So just, forget about it. All right, Ronbo? Maybe if I got the stomach for it, I'll call in tomorrow night. But shout out to you. Shout out to the faithful. And, it's going to be tough, Ronbo. It's going to be freaking tough. The
it gets worse
Sean
next
Moore,
week.
Jalen Moore. Yeah, no shit. And then we're going to throw Trey Lance out there, and the poor kid's got a guy named Moore that no one even knows protecting his blind side. Go unbelievable. I got to go smoke something, drink something. I'm gonna figure it out, Ron. You forget about it. I'll talk to you later, all right? You have a good evening over there, all right?
All right, fam.
All right.
Have a great day. Bye, Mike. And you know what? One thing I don't want to look at, I don't want to look into the future. If we were going anywhere but to the Cardinals next week, I might feel like, okay, maybe, but that's scary. Emilio!
Man, what's the point of watching the game next week if they play that bad?
Oh, you know what? It was going to be bad anyway next week because I told people about that team.
No, you know what? No,
Damn.
It would have not been bad. I said, I officially, I was riding with you the whole time with Jimmy. I'm done with Jimmy. Jimmy, yeah. I gave him too many chances. It's official with him.
His body.
Nobody touched him. He just wants to cry. He's not getting his. Basically, looks like he's not getting his way. No, he's done. Like I said, at least with Trey, there's potential, and I see he's not ready, but there's some potential. But what are we gonna do at this point?
This is what scares me so bad. We were supposed to be
Jimmy
better this year.
Now at this point. No, we are, but it's just like I say. Jimmy's part of the reason, and then Shanahan's the other reason. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Your play calling is horrible. I'm getting to the point, too, with him, like, you know what, dude, if you can't fix this, he's got to go, too. Jimmy's number one, and Shanahan's number two. It ain't helping.
Your coach, though. You know what scares me, Emilio? Okay, Shanahan goes, for some reason, I had this hope that Shanahan could get this done. I don't know if I've given that up completely, but who are you going to bring in to replace him?
No,
this scares me.
You know what
this scares me worse.
He's living on his dad. He's living on his dad offense. You're not your dad, dude. Let it go. Your dad was one person. You're another one. You are so predicated on this damn run, dude. We have no running backs for this damn run. What are you trying to run? Run hopes and dreams? What are you trying to run? We don't have a run. Throw the ball. You have a quarterback that can throw the ball all of a sudden, and you don't want to throw it. Dude, what do you do? Say, oh, I don't trust Trey yet. Dude, what was the point of drafting him if you don't trust him? Throw the ball. That's why we have receivers that can catch. You have Debo. You have Ayuk. You have Kittle. We have people that catch the ball. Throw them the ball. He wants to run this damn ball for what? Your dad had Terrell Davis. You don't have Terrell Davis. Let it go. Run the ball. Throw the ball.
Yeah, well, now you might not have Trent Williams.
Oh.
Now the run becomes even more difficult. So, we got problems.
Exactly. Yeah, no, he needs to let that go. He's so predicated on trying to run this ball like his dad did.
Emilio,
And then with the whole thing with his dad, at least his dad had Elway.
Emilio,
And now you have Trey.
This is all he knows. He's not going to just up and change everything. He doesn't know anything
He needs
else.
to figure something out now, because if not, our coach is dead. Like I said, I can't keep running with Shanahan if you're going to keep running this ball when you don't have a running back, and then you finally get a quarterback that can throw the ball and you don't want to throw it.
Well,
Trey didn't show you he could throw the ball. Throw the ball.
Well,
We saw in preseason he can throw the ball.
Well, he's not ready to rethrow. He's okay, but he's got some things to iron
Well,
out.
okay, but what are we going to do at this point? If Jimmy
That's
can't throw the
that's
ball,
what worries me the most.
Jimmy play.
God, what do we do now? Damn.
Put Trey in and throw the damn ball.
Well,
ain't nothing else we can do.
I mean,
nothing else we can do.
Just
keep Trey in and throw the ball.
Maybe you know what?
That's the
Maybe
only
at
thing
some
we can
point,
do.
maybe at some point he will be able to orchestrate from that pocket. I think that's what Shanahan's concerned with. But you know what? You got nothing. Sudfeld can't do it, so you're gonna have to go with Trey. I don't want to see Trey become Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and these guys that are getting their brains beat out and sacked 9 and 10 times. I'm worried about that because he is going to throw INTs against the Cardinals next week. I just don't. It's going to ruin his psyche. But we have no choice now. So we'll see.
Okay, well, since we're talking about the Cardinals, right?
Oh.
Somebody will back it up. Murray played since his his rookie year. How was that even the difference? His rookie year, right?
Who are you talking
His
about?
third year.
Kyler Murray?
Kyler. Yeah.
That's all. They didn't have any choice.
Season.
They didn't have any other quarterback. That's why he started.
Okay, so now we don't have. At this point,
We
we
don't
don't have
either.
a choice. What choice do we have?
Good point.
So we don't have one. So
We gotta-
what are you talking about?
Well, now he's
Start
got it.
Trey.
Yeah. Sudfeld is not the answer. So anyway, you know how we do after the game. I'll see you tomorrow. And this is all we're going to talk about anyway. We can continue.
But hey, Shanahan don't fix it. He's gone, and Trey has to start at this point.
Yeah.
But all right.
Doesn't make any difference. All right, fam. Night. And Mike's been pacing back and forth. Mike, go ahead. Yes, Mike.
Bruh. Seriously, what I've been saying. Let the kid get out there and play, see what he can fucking do. At this point, it's going to be a losing season. We're not going to make the playoffs. We're down Greenlaw, now we're down Williams. Faithful can only get you so far at this point. You still need fucking players. And Ken, what are you doing, kid? What are you doing? Stay down. Who's coaching these people? Seriously.
I wish
All
I
right, I'm
knew.
done.
It's true. And
fucking Trey area, get him out there. I'm tired of fucking Jimmy G soft Q. Go model some suits or something. Damn it.
Yeah, well,
He's still staring down receivers. Still high throws after how many years or reps, or does he watch film? What does he do? He fucking board stars and watching film. What is he doing?
Well, you know what, Mike, we're gonna have to live with high throws. Trey's not throwing anything but high throws either.
I know. He's gonna struggle.
You know what? Here's the thing.
He has an excuse. He's young. What is Jimmy's excuse at this point?
Well, let's look at Rich Gangarello. What do they work on in practice? I mean, Rich, your quarterback is having something wrong with his motion or something. The ball is sailing on him. Jimmy does it. Trey for sure does it. I haven't seen Sudfeld. I said, Rich, please, is there something we can do? So I don't know where we're going to escape. Because next week you put Trey out there, you don't want him to get beaten and
No,
confidence
seriously,
shaken.
I'm seriously concerned because we don't have a backup quarterback. Because Sanu is going to have to be playing quarterback if Trey gets hurt.
And Nick Mullins ring a bell. Watch Nick come. 49ers signed Nick Mullins today, and we're gonna say, we're gonna go to that link now. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. We're supposed to be a Super Bowl contending team, and now look.
Bruh, it's been every season. It's just, except for 2019, it's literally been every season. Like, I don't know what they need to figure something out for the training staff. Seriously, it's like I know other teams have it too, but literally we have to be the most.
Mike, if they were going to figure, if it be figured out, they would have by now. You can't go 3 years in a row like this and not. They've
we know the injury extent to his elbow.
I don't know. I just saw him getting
I don't
carted
like
off.
it when an arm injury is getting carted.
They carted him off twice. They carted him off with a cramp. I don't know what's leg. It must have been a leg cramp. And then he carted him off again.
They got a lot of money invested in him, so they're trying to be probably very careful. Ronbo, my heart can't handle these injuries. Much more of these injuries, dude.
You lose.
Anyways, win or loss, I like to see that Trey got the experience, even if he was panicking, running for his life. The kid is a freaking winner.
Yeah, we'll see.
We have no choice now, so we're gonna.
He's gonna get a lot of time to. Yeah, he'll be out there next week.
We're gonna be getting shredded next week. It is what it is.
Maybe,
we have no
wait.
We cannot handle that firepower.
Maybe Elijah Mitchell comes because Sermon is good, but he's not going to impact the game. He's not going to bust one for 14 of 30
I know
yards.
There's a couple that he got for first downs that he would have took to the house.
Yeah,
my guy Kittle's playing through injury too. Attaboy. Anyways, Ronbo, I won't take up. I know you probably got other people waiting. So
shout
out to Trey. Shout out to you in production. Thanks for the enthusiasm every week and putting with all us freaking psychos. I'm going to let it out strong because my heart's bleeding red and gold today. So here we go. Let's get it. Let's get that 6. Let's
go. I love when he does that. All right, Mike.
Peace, y'all.
Night, Mike. Okay. Ellis, your time has arrived. Ellis. Man.
Whoa.
Man.
Ronbo.
Yes. Go ahead, Ellis. It's all you. I don't need to ask you no questions. You already know.
Well, I hate to say that when I started looking at in the first half how we started to decline with our offense, I pretty much figured that this was going to happen. Had we not kept up the intensity throughout the whole game, and Jimmy ends up getting hurt, Trent gets hurt, George Kittle got his leg almost completely taken away from him.
I know, that was frightening.
Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he didn't have to get a shot to play the rest of the game in his leg to where he couldn't even feel it, and he was just running with one half of a leg, just numb. So, because that was a nasty hit, and I mean that's ACL, MCL territory. I'm just hoping and praying that he's okay. But now we got those things to worry about. Trent looked like he was pretty hurt. I'm glad Jalen Moore actually didn't do too bad coming in for Trey. Trey was getting a little bit of pressure, but he was moving around in the pocket, which, kept him, gave the plays a few more seconds. He did some really good things. But he didn't get absolutely, just his head taken off. So hopefully, Jalen Moore can take that on into the next game because it doesn't look like we're going to be having, Trent come in. He looked like he was hurt pretty bad. And
did you hear what it was? Is it his elbow?
His elbow, yeah, but he was hurt bad. Oh no, shoulder. So it might have been his whole arm. He was holding it looked like his forearm, so they thought it was an elbow, but I think it was a shoulder. If I'm not mistaken, I heard Kyle during the press conference. I caught like the first few minutes of it, and it sounded like
you caught the first
about his shoulder.
But did he say anything about George?
I didn't get a chance to hear George because I got in late. So I got in just after he had started. George might have been the first one that he spoke on, and I didn't get a chance to hear that. I'm just guessing, or assuming. But George came out and still played, which, he plays hurt all the time, so we really won't know.
And he wasn't limping. And if you got an ACL, you cannot be running around into the end zone like he was doing. I think he's okay.
No. So thank God. Yeah, thank God he fell on his leg the way that he did, and
He
but it
fell
looked
all
nasty.
the way back. Oh,
And
on
he
that
hit the
knee.
ground. Yeah, man. Well, the ball's going too damn high. It needs to hit him in the numbers to where he doesn't have to jump up. Unless there's a defender and it needs to be a jump ball, that's the only time the ball should be going up. So the our quarterbacks as a whole got to get that fixed. Trey as well. I liked how he started to come in. Once he got his rhythm going, Trey started looking good. I had pretty much, figured the game was already over. I didn't even think we were going to get that last score in, but we did end up getting that score. Trey marched down the field. That was still a confidence booster. You know what I mean? We got the 2-point conversion, but not enough time on the clock. And damn, we were looking good that first quarter. I said, oh man, I didn't want to get too excited, too early. It looked like we were about to embarrass them, honestly, and it was going to be just too good to be true because they've beaten us now the 13 out of the last 15 times that we've played Seattle. So that's a terrible record against this damn team that we hate so passionately. But I don't know what the hell we're going to be looking at coming. We know who we got coming, or who we're going to be going to play. So. I'm not expecting anything, any razzle-dazzle. I think it's going to be a dogfight still. I think we're going to give the Cardinals maybe the best matchup they've had all year because we still got this damn defense that is not going to sleep. And thank God for that. They slip on a couple of plays here and there. I like Kirkpatrick. I know he had that PI. He didn't have two, did he? He was just one, right?
I think one. I think he should have got called for one, but they didn't call it on him.
Okay.
But he got called for that second one. So, I heard that was about him. He is a flag magnet. But you know what? He's played hardcore, and he hadn't played in a while. I'm still like him.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good, Ronbo. So, I don't know what to really say other than we already watched the game, and, I'm sick about it. And, I just don't want this to turn into a continuation of more, giveaways to other teams. These games have been given away. These losses have been given to the other team. Nobody's just beating the shit out of us. So we got to turn this stuff around.
That's what sucks. All right,
and it starts with our coach. So yes, sir.
Be looking for you tomorrow.
Peace, love, brother Ronbo.
Yes,
indeed, man. Shout out to all the Niner faithful, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and let's continue to figure out what the next move is, y'all. Trying to stay strong.
That's all we can do.
Peace.
All right, Ellis. Night, fam. Shout out to the squad.
Thank you, fam. Peace.
All right. And there's a name I've not seen in a long time, Richard Ray Archuleta. Well, thanks, Richard. Funny. Shabazz.
Ronbo, you got perfect goddamn time. I just walked in the hotel room.
All right.
Hello?
Good. All right. Yes, I'm listening. We listening.
Let me put my headphones in and give my 2 cents. I'm listening to everybody talk crazy. Everybody blaming Shanahan. I heard the one caller about 6 calls ago say the run is dead. They done lost their mind. The run is a part of football. That's just like somebody saying in basketball, the big man game is dead. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he won the NBA championship of old school basketball. Not 3-point shots, going down the basket, dunking the ball, bullying, playing bully ball. For some person to say the run is dead in football, clearly they don't know nothing about football, okay? Then the caller right after that said something that was very intelligent. It was the run. Even I agree, the first drive that Trey Lance got in, we had to punt. But we were getting 6 a carry because guess what? The linebackers and the safety and the corners wasn't quite sure if Trey was going to keep it. Then the very next time he got the ball, Ronbo, he threw the damn pass to Debo because the defense totally missed their assignment. This is going to happen a lot in Arizona. But I'm going to be short and quick, and I'm always checking to see what the line is for next week. I'll be at the game in Arizona. I'll be at home. Guess what? Vegas only gave Arizona, almighty Arizona that just beat the shit out the Rams, 4-point favorite over us.
Really?
So Vegas even knows Trey playing next week. 4-point favorite. The line opened up at 4.5. So all this BS and bullshit people talking about the season being over and Lance ain't this and Lance ain't that. If Las Vegas and Nevada respect Trey Lance, I'm not worried about nothing next week. And I'm gone. I ain't going to argue with nobody. See you in Arizona. and then I'm laying my money on my 49ers next week.
There you go.
Period. I'm
All
ready
right.
to go till I'm dead and go.
Get it,
That's
Shabazz.
Shout out to you, Ronbo. Shout out to production. Shout out to my boy Lee. Shout out to my girl Nina, who's from the Memphis Empire, that's up here with me. Shout out to Monique from the Memphis Empire and her husband, to the whole Memphis Empire. I'm the honorary member, Shabazz. I ain't met nobody yet down there, but again, and everybody that's talking that shit, oh, this, that, and that. When Trey go on this 3-game win streak starting with Arizona in about a week, don't jump back on the bandwagon. Keep that same negativity. 49ers next week, 31-28 over Arizona.
Oh, all right.
I'm gone.
Let's go.
I'm gone, Ronbo.
All right, Shabazz.
All right.
Have a great day. Wouldn't that be nice? Man. Hey, B-Ham.
Ronbo.
B-Ham.
Talk to me.
Oh, man, B-Ham, I don't know.
Man.
I'm so out of wind. I tell you, so many things wrong. But B-Ham, give us some of what you're thinking on this.
Well, I missed. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go back and see what happened to Jimmy G. I do know we came out of school pretty quick. Then it looked like the damn offense went flat. That's been going on a little bit too much though, Ronbo.
And forever.
Well, the offense just go flat, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I blamed D'Amico last week for what the defense did, but hell, I mean, what I've been thinking about is if the offense come out and just score like we should be, then and the defense be playing like they normally play, you know, at the
Then we
beginning of the game, that is.
Rack it up easy.
We were blowing the hell out of a lot of teams.
Especially the Hawks.
The
They wasn't
defense,
doing nothing.
the defense, to the credit, hey man, they didn't get a first down till like the second quarter.
Yeah,
we supposed that game was, and plus, man, the referees, man, they had the whistle in their mouth. I was hollering at you during the game, man. Our game functions, our team functions and moves off of the run.
I know.
Hey,
a lot of people don't believe that.
Brady is a Hall of Fame quarterback, but one thing I can tell you is this: he never won a championship without a decent running back that can go get him some yards when he
True.
needs it. Got to have a running back. Debo is doing this thing. It look like Ayuk been coming around. Still need somebody to stretch that field. Man.
Been crying about that forever, fam. I'm tired. Kyle, man, you go after everything but a speedster. Get the damn speedster, Kyle. Then the defense has to respect it. No, I need a cornerback.
And then, man, and then just when I be about ready to praise goddamn D Ford, man, D Ford to come out there and get him a couple of good hits, and then next
had a
thing
sack.
Hey, next thing you know, goddamn, offside zone 55, man. What the goddamn, D4, man? What's happening, baby? You know. hey. Only thing I can say, it amazes me, man, and I think a lot of people is figuring out if we go deep on their defense, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a pass interference. We need a shutdown corner or a shutdown safety or something on the back end, man. Something on the back end. A lot of folks say, man, Sherm was this, Sherm was that, but one thing about it, he wasn't a man coverage guy, but he damn sure locked down half of the field.
and scared quarterbacks.
You only
Don't throw over
to
here.
one side. Right, So, I mean, we need some, hey, we ain't got that. We just need something like that, man.
I know, but it don't exist. Where you going to go get it? Because you got,
I don't know, man.
You got Josh Norman laying up sick, hurt, and you got Brett's gone. You got Jonte Johnson threatening to come into the game at any time, which is more frightening. So Kirkpatrick is okay.
Oh, man, Dante.
He did get caught today,
man,
but,
Dante Johnson had us out there looking like a circus show today. How you come in on the blitz miss the blitz, and then let the man throw a goddamn touchdown on you, man.
So bad it's comical. Man, we got to go, fam. I'm going to tell you. I can't wait to hear what the media does to us. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Hope you got some time.
But you did ask about the left tackle. Kyle did say it was a shoulder.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's good for God knows how long. All right. We're in trouble. All right,
all
B-Ham.
thing we can do is hope for the best, man. As always, next year.
Oh, so tired of that. God.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, big
Me
hell.
too, brother.
All right, fam.
But
I'll
I
look
get
for you
with you,
tomorrow.
man.
All right.
Right.
Have a great night. Oh, God. And how much is Trent Williams making? No, at least Norm has a nice, pleasant atmosphere to come from. Norm, I like the background in the landscaping.
This time say it's not as all day.
It is. If only.
I'm on my friend Warner right now.
That's some good stuff. Norm, your thoughts on this misery?
North Carolina's right here. You feel me? This is the stuff that we like to induce out here in order to calm us from the mitigated effects of
that's
once again letting these chickens cluck us.
No, that's that stuff that Justin Bieber be singing about. I get my peaches out in Georgia. I get my weed from California. That's where he gets inspired from.
Everybody knows it's Californication for nothing. But what I'm talking about now is how great we looked on the first drive, and then
turned to poo-poo.
Then it started to go up a little bit. You thought the plane was going to go down. I'm going to tell you something about you fans, you fickleberries, you doubtfuls, you spitefuls. Oh, yeah. The faithful. One thing about the faithfuls we know is this, right? The plane, y'all think the plane going down? Guess what? Yeah. We still in the air. We still in motion. And the Trey Lance being out there getting his reps in, trust me, man is going to watch this film, be the humble guy that he is, come back out here and use that as fuel to go out there and put up a good show against these Arizona Cardinals. And they think they beat the Rams last week. Okay, they cool, but y'all, I think they was ready for Jimmy G. They was ready to box in that middle of the field. They can't do that now. So we'll see. But I heard somebody say a 3-game winning streak with Trey Lance. Possible.
Yeah. That was Shabazz. Right? Did you say possible or impossible?
Yeah. Come get it. But yeah.
You said possible, yeah. I hope so. We deserve that.
But what we deserve, I think what we deserve is an apology. An apology for why didn't we think of this earlier? Like in the second quarter, once you started to see things were starting to go sour, why didn't we go back to that rotation with Jimmy G to Lance? But things work out the way it is. I see all these guys that I heard the talk all throughout the year. Man, I can't wait for Jimmy G to get hurt. So Trey Lance, now you get what you want.
Got your wish. Yeah.
Exactly what you wanted. So my thing is, I've been excited to see Trey Lance and see what he has to do. So man, I hope the kid goes out there and takes us on a 3-game winning streak so that you Sir Lancelots can prove us wrong. But because at the end of the day, we'll be 5-2.
Which would be nice. And that means we're rolling. And yes,
I wouldn't want to tell you, hey, I was wrong for rocking with Jimmy G, even though he's a Niner. But Trey Lance is in now. So now we're going to support him like I was supporting the G.
And he's a Niner. This is how you're supposed to do. Be hating on players for what?
Every Niner before, even this one when he was that's how we did it. And y'all talk to a guy who used to root for Blaine Gabbert, okay? So don't play with him.
And you still remember his name.
momentum going, man. Keep this rocking for next week. We need y'all, fan. We need the faithfuls to keep rocking with this squad, Joe. Because it's only week 4, y'all. This is only week 4 of the season.
Oh, it's just the Hawks look like meat to be eat. I mean, they just didn't have nothing going on. Russell Wilson looking on the sideline like somebody peed on him, and Lockett wasn't having nothing to do with the game, and they gave DK Metcalf a touchdown. So I said, you know what? This is just these guys are not that good. We should have definitely beat the hell out of them.
We'll be good next week, man. Shout out to all the fans that still rocking, and everybody that's like, if y'all feeling some type of way, come out to California and get you some of this good Jordan. You
right. Norm, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Norm, enjoy that day. As it looks like, I don't know how I can enjoy it any more than you are. He's gonna be hungry as hell in a minute too.
Oh yeah, smoke cat and Doja. You feel me? I'm finna get some Doja and some cat today. You feel me? And that's all I gotta say. And it's not his hard.
There he goes. Oh God. Okay, we see you, Patrick. Thank you. All right. Hey, Mark. Mark.
Man, the myth, the 49 fan legend, Ronbo Sports. Hit that like. Hit that like.
Thanks, Mark. We haven't talked to Mark in forever. We just seen notes from him. Mark, go on and let it all out, Mark. It's bad. And hey, Mark, you got tickets to that game next week?
Somebody just asked me that, Ronbo. I don't know, man. Look, I got a family, and I don't know if I can go pay for this product. I'm a Niner fan, but I might go, man. It depends on if everybody's family wants to go. And Arizona Cardinals, they start asking for the resale tickets out here, man. They like double the price.
Oh, yeah, well,
So
yeah, now,
we'll
since they started winning. And especially, they probably upped the price for just today alone, starting tomorrow.
Yeah. I might. We'll see. But, man, listen, man, you know, I can't say I've been hard on Jimmy. I'm going to say I just call it like because when he does good, I give him credit. When he does bad, I give him the blame. But
Which you know what? I gotta appreciate that because people don't like Jimmy. I don't care what he does. He's still going to get that same hate. So, Mark, appreciate it.
Well, the thing is, at some point in time, I had to stop blaming Jimmy for being him damn self. Kyle, if you're going to put him out there, you know what you're dealing with. And we got to understand, I'm happy to see Lance. Lance offers to me more than Jimmy. There's going to be some down. There's going to be fumbles, guys. Get ready for this shit. Just look at how Lance dropped back, how he's holding the ball. We're going to see some. And you see this with most scrambling or mobile quarterbacks. You know, you're going to have
ball
fumbles. You're going to have some turnovers. Yeah, ball carrying. So that's just going to be the other side of him being mobile. But regardless of the situation, man, Kyle doesn't coach to strengths, man. And that's why I had to stop blaming Jimmy all the time. Because even with his shortcomings, Kyle just puts him in the same situations. I said it in the chat. How many times they sitting on the inside of these slants and Jimmy has to, every route is a slant, or a screen, and they're sitting on top of it. So
they're doing it for
frustrates
years.
me, man. We're going right. And now they're just starting to sit on it because they know Jimmy's not going to the outside. So it's getting worse. And that's why we're seeing him just stagnant. The other thing is, when I have to defend Trez, somebody said about the run game being dead. He didn't mean running in general, but Kyle keeps calling run plays when it don't make sense. 4th and 2. Why are we running a run play behind the line of scrimmage with Debo Samuel's, some kind of end of like, what the hell's going on? Some of the run plays that he calls at the time that he's calling it is just not making sense. It's not that don't ever run the ball. Yes, the running game has to exist, but if you're not going to throw the ball and there's no threat of throwing the ball, then what is the defense going to do? They're going to line up a run. Trez is trying to say, keep them honest. That's what he's trying to say. So, man, I'm just
you gotta
happy to see
have a
some
run
kind
game.
of change. I'm just not going to get my hopes up.
I agree.
Yeah, we need it, but I'm not going to get my hopes up, man, at all. I just – with Trey, I mean, I'm happy to see him in there, but with Kyle, my thing is his post-game comments when he said, oh, he looked like a rookie, that's why he's been the number 2. So don't assume
Did Kyle say that?
Kyle's about to quit. Kyle said that.
I'll tell you, Mark.
So don't assume Jimmy's not playing next week. That tells you right there and there.
You can assume Jimmy's not playing next week, but what you can't assume is Trey's not either. He's going to bring Sudfeld. My heart is pounding. I'm thinking, oh, Kyle, don't bring Sudfeld. I know you're going to bring Sudfeld. He doesn't want to play Trey right now. I think Kyle, you know, his personality, he's embarrassed because he hasn't gotten Trey up to the place where he wants him. He was going to bring Trey out when he wants him, but he's not going to put him out there. He didn't intend to put him out there today by any stretch, right? So it's going to be strange to see what he does.
He don't got this kid ready. He wasn't his pick. He's trying to stick it to the organization. I'm not going to sit and say fire Kyle because we don't have no replacement. I'm getting tired of him. He's frustrating me, but when I look at the landscape of who's available, who the hell are we going to get? So that's my only.
There's nobody, Mark. That's what scared the bejesus out of me. There's nobody out there.
So that's my
Nick Mullins? No.
Yeah. So I'm saying for coach, if we get rid of Kyle, who the hell we getting? I don't know. That's
You're right. Yeah. That's my question. We need to talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like Kyle. Who are we gonna get to replace him? See, that's where all of a sudden you hear the silence.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of him. He thinks his scheme has to work. He doesn't coach to personnel, and that's his problem. And it really is frustrating when you got certain people who do things and you don't coach to their talents.
Then
I don't know what you're doing, man. That's what a head coach is supposed to do.
You put him in a sling. Mike, good to hear from you again. Haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah,
Tell you
short
what,
man.
Let's if you got time for us tomorrow and feel like talking, I'll be here waiting for you. All right.
All right, man.
All right, Mike. Have a great day. And Tony. We got a lot of Tonys. Which Tony could this be? Tony, come on in, man.
The one that's in prison in Australia.
The lockdown is just Tony has to go to the lockdown, and then he has to watch the 49ers because he's at home, got plenty of time. And he's got to watch the 49ers show and look like complete butt cheeks. Tony, well, go ahead, let it all out.
Ronbo, is it possible that Jimmy G, there's nothing wrong with his calf muscle, and he just took himself out of the game because
I said that
Kyle's play?
I said that early in the game. I said that as soon as I looked at him on the sideline. There's nothing wrong with Jimmy. This is a face-saving move. I said that immediately. You could be. We'll find out.
Well, I'm not going to blame either one of them, Jimmy or Trey Lance. I'm going to blame Kyle. Seriously, I'm going to blame Kyle because it's getting monotonous. You know what I mean? He's had how many years, and I don't know. I think, he's got to be held accountable. And have you noticed that every press conference when we lose, oh no, we played good, we played well. Mm-hmm. He never says we played bad when we lose. Mm-hmm. He always says we could have played better when we win.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he does that just because he wants the team to hear the press conference and think he's throwing them under the bus. Maybe. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what's up with that. He does that, though.
He's just saving his own skin. That's all he's doing. And, I mean, if you get a chance, watch the Jets had more style than we had.
They won. They beat the Titans. I was delighted and shocked.
They did.
Somebody says that the Bucs are losing to the Patriots. When you get a chance to bring the scoreboard up, now it's starting to really look rigged.
Tony, put it this way. Tom Brady was no good for Bill Belichick either. Just like Jimmy G's no good for the 49ers. I mean, he could go to another team and ball out. Then what are we going to say?
I look for that to happen, actually. And you know why? Because everybody thinks, Jimmy can't throw out the numbers. He can't throw long. Well, he did while he was playing with the Patriots. I seen it. I seen deep throws down the field to what are the two small guys had? Amendola and the other guy. I said, you know what? Yes, I've seen Garoppolo throw the ball deep and outside the numbers more than once. But Shanahan has this thing about tearing up the middle of the field, which is actually the most difficult part of the field to work. Throwing outside the numbers and throwing deep is not tough. If you got an arm, just throw it. And if you got a good receiver, he'll take it down. That's what Julio Jones and all these guys that do that, that's what they do. And I don't know. It's very frightening.
And if we can't beat the teams in our division, how the hell are we going to go any further?
We're not.
I mean, I said it to you the other day. You know, it doesn't matter how bad Seattle are playing, and they just seem to grow an extra leg when they play against us.
I know. They could be
You know
0-4,
I mean?
and they see us.
That's
okay,
right.
we got this.
Remember that year that we won 2 games under Chip Kelly?
Yeah.
Right?
Both the Rams?
We swept the Rams.
And we still own the Rams until next we play them. God. Some teams just
That
own
was the only
teams.
2 games that we won. Yeah, that's right.
And Tony, the Rams beat the Hawks almost every time they see them. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it goes. When, you know, like I said before, everybody's got a hoodoo side, you know.
Tony,
And
I wish we could carry on longer. I love talking to you. Listen, if you get a chance tomorrow, I'll be looking for you, okay? It's always short after the game.
all right, brother.
All right, Tony.
No worries.
It'll get better. It can't get any
I'll
worse.
tell you one thing now. We're going to cop it against the bloody Cardinals if we play like that again.
Oh, God. Don't talk about it yet. We can worry about that in another couple of days. Let it go. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
All right, brother. Thanks, buddy.
My pleasure. Oh, man. And I see. There's Turner's Credit Repair again. It looks like an advertisement, but I'm amused. Casey, go ahead, man. Come on in here and beat up on people.
Man, you know, I missed the first half today, and I'm kind of glad I did because I know what it would have looked like. It would have looked like Jimmy making some 15-yard passes, and Jimmy's got 2 left feet, and you know, seeing Trey today move through the pocket and be elusive and make that deep throw to Debo and stuff. That was enough for me to feel like they made the right decision in the draft. And you know, I'm just tired of watching the Niners go down play after play. Seeing Trent go down really freaking sucked. And Kyle's lucky that Jed's not very angry at him right now. If I was Jed, I would be very, very much questioning my contract extension here that I've just given Kyle, because Kyle seems to be unmotivated, uninspired, and you know, I see him on 4th down with kind of just standing there with looking in his play chart and stuff, and I'm thinking, you know, what's wrong with this guy? You know, is he not? Because I don't think of him as stoic enough to be, you know, silent on the sideline like an old Steelers coach or something.
I just wonder what they work on during the week. A lot of times you see things going on out there.
They do
doesn't
during
make
the week.
sense.
I think they just do a lot of overthinking during the week, and I think their offensive play coordinator, McDaniel. I mean, these guys are just not on the same page. You know, there's just so many things that we're all pointing out. That fourth and 2 where Debo did the end around. You know, Kyle's just got to stop trying to use 55 yards horizontally, because that's his philosophy: is you get 55 yards every play, and I'm going to use every yard that I get, and I'm going to go sideways. Kyle, just go forward, man. Just go down the field. Stop giving it to Trey Sermon. You know, abandon the Trey Sermon thing today. It's not going to work.
Well, actually, you know what, Sermon? I
good
think
news
he had 100 yards on the game. I'm not sure.
I don't care.
But he did better.
I don't care if he had it on 20 or, you know. I'm tired of it. I've seen enough. And once Elijah gets back, it'll feel. Once Elijah and Jeff and Raheem. Elijah, Jeff, and Raheem could be a really cool combo.
Jeff's coming back. You got to have that kind of home run hitter, high impact runner.
Raheem's not coming back?
Who? Raheem? No, he's not coming back. Not this year.
What happened? Oh, geez, what happened to what happened to him?
he did some pretty bad damage to his knee. They didn't talk about the damage until I read an article last week where it was a little more extensive than just MCL. I thought it was just an MCL.
Yeah.
And then they talked about
today,
it's more
Robbie
than
tore
that.
his groin and Robbie tore his groin.
Oh, your buddy Robbie, exactly. Few minutes before
Rumble,
the
actually,
game.
Today was a very good day for me, Rumble. Now I don't have to go. Next week I can watch Trey and maybe they'll get another kicker before then. Who
No,
knows?
you can't get another kicker next week. Actually, I just want to see Mitch Wisnowski get some more work in, and because he can do it.
Oh,
He
Rumble,
kicked that ball 40.
No, are you hanging out with Kyle right now, Rumble?
No, he did.
You know what? Rumble,
He kicked 45 yards.
Rumble,
It was just off to the left.
I just want to hear you say that today you saw the future with Trey today. I just want to hear you say Trey should start next week because that's
Casey,
where we're at.
I hope so, but he needs a lot of work. We're gonna see though. He's probably gonna start next week.
Rumble, that's good for Trey.
Well,
that
yeah.
actually works in Trey's favor. I mean, Trey's played his cards so well. He drove home today in a Chevy Malibu.
I got it.
This guy is just humble and ready to go.
Casey, you got to go because production's going to drive me nuts. All right. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Have a great night. Hey, Big Show, come on. Hey, Big Show says, Rumble, let's let the put the Trey in crowd have their moment. Let the chips fall where they may. If things go south, say hello to 2014 to 2016 49ers again. By the way, Kyle said T. Williams' injury is concerning. Thanks, Show. I knew it. God, see? It's always something very important. It can't be just, Dante Johnson. Remember last week we said, Dante Johnson's hurt. He never gets hurt. His caliber player never gets hurt. It's always the most important guys on the team. Nate. Nate.
Hello?
Nate.
Oh,
yes,
I'm
Nate.
here.
Yes, come on in, Nate, and tell us how you felt about this incredibly strange game.
Well, I like the fact that Trey Lance can get out of trouble, and that's apparently the talent is, he has more talent than Jimmy. Jimmy just gets hurt too easy. What is it called? Mike Niner might call him Falagio or something. Falagio now? I call him Falagio now. Virgilio, but my name for him is Falatio. He's just not a very good. He just gets hurt too much, man. And Trey Lance, he's still a little rough, but I think that he gives us more upside. We all know that. We all want to see him go in, but I don't think he's ready. Not with the offensive line being this way. There's just too much for him to handle right now. And I don't know, man. The way Kyle Shanahan is calling the plays that, that reverse on 4th and 2, he could have just given it to Trey Lance, man, and rolled him out or something different, We're questioning everything he's doing. The fans ain't happy with how they're seeing things. We have no draft picks the next 2 years, not number ones. This could be very much a very landslide where we're looking 3 years down the line and again, building again, even though we have a team that's ready to win, but the defense needs help on the corner. There's no running backs. A lot of people get injured. I wonder what's going on, why we have so much injuries. We always have the most injuries in the NFL. And
that's why
don't make no sense to me. Why? Go ahead.
That's why Jimmy's not the only guy that goes by the name of Fragilio. We got the Fragilio family. About 6 guys who get hurt every year. And they're, playing. We lost. Mostert's gone. George he played today, but he was on the, he got, what's that the other guy we just lost? Well, Trent Williams is not really injury prone. He's usually okay, But you can keep going with these names. K'Wan Williams. We're lucky Ward and Kwaski Tartar out there. This is just what we do.
We can do this, man. We can do this with Trey Lance, man. We can do this. Let's get
but
into
I hope
the
he doesn't get
playoffs
hurt.
with Trey, because we can't.
This is the disease.
We can't think that way. We can't.
I didn't think Jimmy was going to get hurt. That's why I'm saying. It looks like it follows this team. Oh God!
It's the curse. It's the curse of the Candlestick Park, man. the curse of we giving up Candlestick Park. We should have just kept it there, man. We should have just kept renovated it there, and
yeah. I understand there was some zoning issues.
It was good. It was a city, you know. It was a city, and they had no other than the city, you know. They had no other. It's just, you know, we want to see them win, and we're not seeing them win, and we lost to Seattle, which they've beat us now, 15 out of 13 now? That sucks.
No, 13 out of 15. But you know what?
Yeah.
Just beating them in that NFC game where we sent them to the wild card, I'm lucky that Nick Mullins has beat them. I could have swore Jimmy beat him once out of 2 times. I think we're more than that. I think we got 3 times. Because I think we...
That's what the announcer said. They said it was like 14 out of 12 or something like that. In the last 14 meetings, the Seattle Seahawks have won 12 out of the meetings. I mean, Kyle Shanahan came to kill Seattle, and he's not doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, there's been better. Honestly, man, the way the NFL coaches are hired in the NFL, they're not hired to hire the best. I think that they discriminate against African-American coaches who actually played in the NFL.
That's
and
another
that
book.
pisses me off.
That's another book we got to open up later, but we're out of time now. Honestly, you can bring that tomorrow if you got time. Come on in and we'll continue because we'll be talking about our team all week long anyway, badly.
We need Mr. Motivation to come back in. You know, Mr. Motivation, that guy who comes in and gives you motivation to self-love stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
That's the guy who
on
needs
the phone?
to come in again. Yeah, on the phone.
I love
He's
that
a
guy.
funny guy, isn't he? Yeah.
All right, Nate, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow, okay?
Take it easy.
You too. I forgot about that guy. He always does make me laugh. I got to write a story for him next day. Water sucks says, Ronbo, the Lance fans are the same peeps that said the league caught up to Kaepernick and that it was time for a real pocket passer in JG. Probably. Water sucks, thanks. You need a balance. That's why Russell Wilson, at his best, is probably that guy, Hey, Jason.
Yo, what's going on, my guy?
Jason, we're sitting crying our ass off again.
It's growing pains, Ronbo. It's growing pains, man.
I know, but I wish we'd stop. We just came from the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Jason, we're supposed to be over. We're supposed to be getting on to the next level.
Yeah. Kyle is growing too. This is the thing with Kyle. He's a genius at drawing actual X's and O's in the dirt. Situational things, when to call it, when to do this. Like that guy, that cross pass to Jimmy Garoppolo with the guy who hasn't even played one down for our team yet. Patrick Jaworski, Patrick. He's never touched the field yet. I get it. It's unpredictable. But guess what? This is Kyle. And then what I will say on the end around to Debo, if you look at it again, I don't know if you got it recorded. Trey Lance holds his head like, oh man. And I think the reason why is because it was a run option. So he had the option to tuck it in there and take it out. He had it wide open almost on the left side. He had the edge all to himself there. So that's why he was holding
Kyle's call. You could be.
Oh, and he just stuck. He's stuck with it. Go back to it. You'll see.
Right.
Trey's holding his head like this. Oh man, I thought he got a concussion or something. I said, why is he? I rewound it. I said, oh, because he had the daylight on the left side. Everybody stacked it over there to the motion because they motioned first. They sent Kittle that way, and that's where the whole momentum went that way. It was perfect for and he'll get better at it. Trey Lance will get better.
But he's got to have these
reading
rookie moments are going to happen. I agree.
This is where I blame Kyle with the trade. We were looking good, but as far as our defense and only producing 7 points, that says something about our offense. Yeah. Not only in this game, but in the Lions game too.
Packers too.
We're not producing points outside of the spurt, like when he was in that Atlanta Falcons Patriots Super Bowl, he in spurts, and then he hits a brick wall. It's like, yeah, keep doing it, guy. Keep producing points. Is it like he goes through he gets hot and then cold? I don't know, but when you look at what was I saying? The way he called the game, the offense was moving, and then when Trey came in, he tried to just run the Trey show. He should have did plays to, you ever saw the games where they say, yeah, you get them some easy dump offs first to loosen them up, to get them confident and going. He didn't do that. A quick rollout, dump off to a drag route, get the chains moving, get the blood flowing. He should have made things easy for
Jason,
Trey out the gate.
It's like all the anti-Jimmy fans say, he doesn't trust him. He doesn't. I think it's probably, this is it. He wants to bring Trey. Trey's his baby. He wants to bring him along, but he didn't want to give him too much at
I'd like
one
to
time.
see. I think I second that emotion, Ronbo. Show me the play where Jimmy got hurt. I don't believe when he was sitting after halftime. I was like, I thought it was just for the He said, well, we're just bringing Trey out for the first play. We're going to do a run. When Trey came back out, I said,
out.
2 plays. I said, where's Jimmy? What? I said, they doing this now
Jason,
for some reason.
I'm telling you. And then they said about a calf strain.
Jimmy ain't get hurt, man.
That's a saving
we would have knew it
move.
before the half. They would have mentioned it before the half.
We're going to find out.
We're going to see next week, though.
Jason, we got to go as the drama unfolds in Santa Clara.
Tell me about it, man. All right, Ronbo.
We got to go, man.
Bro.
All right.
Peace.
Good to hear from you, Jason. Always great to hear from you.
All right, man.
Let's see you tomorrow if you got time for us. All right, man.
All right, Monday Night Raw, yep.
Yes, dude. Jason just opened up the book on, maybe Kyle didn't call for that pitch off to Debo. Maybe he left it up to Trey. I didn't see what he was talking about because I was too busy crying. I couldn't see through my eyes. Tony, Atlanta, Tony.
Ronbo, how you doing?
Tony, like a team that's 2-2. And Tony, the fact of the matter is that was the perfect opportunity to right the ship, and we lost. We found every way we could to do it, too. This has gotten to the point now where you say, you know what? How you going to fix this? I'm going to take it to the shop and leave it there for a couple of weeks? I don't know. It's crazy, Tony. Tony, you guys had a bad day, too, didn't you? I saw you with the Washington football team, and I said, Atlanta scoring points out there. I kept looking at the scoreboard, and all of a sudden, you guys starting feeling my pain.
Ronbo, I'm pissed off. I usually don't get pissed off at Falcons losses, but Ronbo, remember I told you about the 8 comeback losses we had last year.
Mm-hmm.
We had losses like that in 2019, 2018. And then Super Bowl 51. I'm getting sick and tired of our defense. Matt Ryan puts points on the board. He had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Ooh.
And then here comes the comeback again. It's like the 8 games last year. It's getting old. It's getting old.
What's Arthur Smith going to do?
Stops, man. I don't know. He needs stops. And then I just got out of the chat. Matt Ryan, I went off on everyone in the chat. I'm getting out of the chat right now because y'all not going to blame number 2 for this. It's the defense. And now they're blaming Calvin Ridley because he had several drops too. But it's the defense. You got to have stops.
And you mentioned those drops. A lot of times, what people don't understand is a culmination of bad things during the course of a game are going to determine the outcome. You can spotlight one player, but if you do that, you got to wait till the last play of the game. And if that player could have saved you, maybe you spotlight him, but then you still have to look at what took place before that play, And that's why I say, okay, I really – and right now, Kyle is getting hell. Oh, Kyle is the worst coach in the world. And Jimmy should have never been out there in the first place. And it goes on and on. And I understand that you got to blame people, but at times I think it's a little strange. It's gotten to be, it's kind of silly at this point. But I don't know what they're going to do next week. I do worry about if Trey starts against the Cardinals, who are smoking red hot right now and got no Trey Lance. If Kyle is concerned about screwing up his confidence, this would be the ideal game to be, because no matter what people think, you don't want. If you're going to throw somebody to the Wolves, then throw Jimmy the Wolves. if the Cardinals get a hold of Trey, wow. The defense.
And the one thing the San Francisco base and the Atlanta fan bases have in common, every time something goes wrong with a loss, it's Jimmy Garoppolo's fault. It's Matt Ryan's fault. And I am sick of it. Our defense did not play well. Our defense did not finish the game in Super Bowl 51. Our defense lost 8 games by comeback last year, where we should have been 12-4. And then today's game was just like Super Bowl 51, just like those games against Detroit, Chicago, Dallas. And you saw the Dallas game last year. Matt Ryan's putting points on the board. I'm sick of him blaming number 2. And for the first time, I let them know it and let them have it tonight.
It's a tradition. First you blame the quarterback, then you go to the head coach, and everybody, and it's a pecking order. You go down from there. Our secondary leads the league in pass interference calls, but it doesn't change. It's still the quarterback's fault.
Ronbo, we gave up a 4th and 13. Another, just like last year, giving up 4th down plays. We gave up another 2-point conversion. Super Bowl 51, we gave up 2 2-point conversions. Matt Ryan, remember I was talking to you this summer. I said every time the comeback happens, they always put the camera on Matt Ryan with his arms folded on the sideline. They did it again today.
He needs to throw 7 touchdowns. 4 is not enough.
Unbelievable, man.
Then we're gonna go. There's some joy today. If the Bucs lose to the Patriots, I will lose my. I got 2 things to laugh about today. That the ballyhooed Rams, who are supposed to just run off with the NFC, got their butt cleaned out. And if the Patriots if the Patriots are scoring again and beat the Bucs, that's gonna make my day. I'm almost gonna get over the 49ers losing.
Yes, it's a halftime now, 7-6, New England. But in the Rams game, remember how you and I was talking? My favorite player is Julio Jones and A.J. Green.
Yeah.
A.J. Green lit him up for a 41-yarder. The first touch right down the seam.
Yes.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna cover this old man, huh? He lit him up.
Tony, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
You too, sir. Don't believe the L.A. Rams hype. Don't believe the hype.
I'm done. They got their butt handed to them. I knew it. All right. Take care, Tony. See you between now and I'll see you tomorrow. See, because I'm telling you right now, man, from what I'm seeing so far, if Tom Brady loses to but then again, Belichick knows Brady better than anybody else, right? If indeed the Rams can get their butts smoked in their own house against the Cardinals, and people said, don't worry about them because their coach is an idiot. See, anything can happen in the NFL. You know what's the division the 49ers, I mean, you can see, can you imagine at the end of the season, the NFC West, every one of their teams are 9 or 10-7, and they're all going to the playoffs. Water sucks. We're about to see them trade cuts next year. Water sucks. Take that contribution. Then I'm gonna go watch this game. If Tom Brady, if they have history making twice, because I'm gonna watch 2 games. Well, I can't wait. Rams, Cardinals, and also Bucks and Patriots. That's got to be the most watched game of all time right now, too. For now, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow night on Raw. Thanks for contributions, fam. My bad.